Oh yeah. Go ahead and get my. I think my box getting big. Sorry, no. Messed it up. There we go. We good now. Let's go ahead. Alright, send these invites out. Send these invites out. What the? People with these new pictures, I can't. Like they change their picture every. Alright, there's some old people that I missed the first thing. Do another 15. Another 15. Alright. Like I'm missing somebody. I see it right near the end. The end. I don't wanna do a job. Alright, that's all the advice for me, man. We Gucci now. I know. Do the job. Shoot, we back. Let me see. Dr. Sergi. I'm saying it right. I think I was paying attention. What's the deal? See how this gonna go today. I said it right. Thank you. Look at that. Look at that. I pay attention. Look at me. Should give my own self a clap real quick. Let me see. Hold on real quick. Yes, I know how. Oh man. Oh yeah, we gonna get sweaty, man. Well, of course, it's always like that though for me. I like that. That's what I do. Seen enough stuff that enough lives I've been in to think about a topic like this today. Made me realize some things. That's what it did. Might as well talk about it. Like people got a problem with this facts over feelings, I guess. Oops, I think I got a few more people I wanted to send it to. Got a few more people I need to send these shares to. Let me see. Let me call it back. Oh, yes. Who else? I sent it to him. Let me go to my list. So we got. Did I send her one? I think I did. I did. Feel like it's somebody I'm missing. I haven't seen him in a while. I sent him one. I don't know if I sent my boy one yet. Let's see if she come in. Who else? Let's see if she come in. I feel like I'm missing. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. Man, I gotta type the name. I know what I want to say it to. There we go. All right, we good now. I gotta see this, man. I want to see everybody got their own. I actually been asking this the third question for this whole entire week. I mean, all last week I've been asking that third question though. So I rather reword it a different way. A different way. I mean, that's what I want to do. Oh yeah, and that second one, I just want to see, man. I think everybody got their own. They got their own definition of an emotional, intelligent person. But the thing is, it's this. I was looking at this video, and it was this chick was talking about that. It was like the way she described it, that was perfect though. She was basically asking would a person or would a chick ask for a emotionally intelligent man. They not. I mean, they probably really don't want that for real, because emotionally intelligent man would not put up with a lot of stuff. It won't go back and forth. I like the way she worded though. I remember a little bit though, but it sounded legit though, and I'm like, wow. So the thing that people be asking for, they don't really want it for real. But that's another word that just gets slanged around on this app anyway. Everybody just be saying it. They just say it to say it. I feel like they done messed up my word accountability. I'm mad about that. They just say that for no reason. The narc. Everybody a narcissist. They slang that like crazy. Must got on too early. And now I gotta drop this so I can get off early. That's what I gotta do. That's what it is. I be wondering if these be real people or bots. I remember I used to be on a live that was doing a bunch of bots. And then they had the nerve to be saying words and stuff. I was like, oh, that's a bull. I was talking to box and stuff. They like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, what's the deal? Never responded back. You know, leave me hanging. I was like, man, it was a website I used to be on, or this app I used to be on called live.me. It used to be funny. It was fun for a little bit though, but I wasn't really doing nothing on there. Probably had it on playing the game at the same time. I think a few people actually came over from there and came here. Okay, I guess I can start up myself then for now. So I guess my point of view of how I look at this. Why is facts over feelings so triggering to a lot of you all? Cause reason why I came up with this, because recently I've been noticing like, and I don't know why they say that. They say that's like a red pill saying, which don't make sense to me though. I thought that would be common sense. That just don't make sense. I don't know. How is that? I don't even know what's the deal with these pills. I'd be funny with this stuff, with the red pill, blue pill. I don't know. I gotta look this stuff up and see what that stuff mean though. But from what I looked up, it said that it's a red pill is supposed to be reality and blue pills delusional. Somebody about to play no dang on. I'm not trying to battle. You said the red pill, man. It's not me, but I don't even know if I claim a pill, man. All I know, I try to live in reality. If that's what's considered red pill, I'll be that. I don't like living in Delulu land, man. I'm good on that. I'm good on that, man. But then, I mean, delusion or whatever they want to call it, that's a subjective thing anyway. So I think of the Matrix real. Yeah, I ain't watched that movie in so long. I just never knew what the. I gotta relook at that again though. But yeah, I figured it was like reality, and you know. So I was wondering when he was in. Was they in the Matrix? Was that real? Would that be considered a red pill? Well, that might have been considered a blue pill. It seemed like the red pill would have been when they was hanging in that ship the whole time. Let's see, red pill. But that junk crazy. How do facts over feelings? how does that a how's that a term that nobody can't? That's weird. So people say they rather be feelings over facts. I don't get it. That's junk weird. So red pill, blue pill. In the first episode of the film, the Matrix lead character Neo was given the option to take the red pill, which would enable him to understand what was actually occurring outside of the illusion created by the Matrix, or the blue pill, which allowed him to return back to the experience, to experiencing only that. Oh, okay. What the? So they put a bad name on not being delusional. That's crazy. What the? Who wouldn't want to live in red pill? What the? That's wild. Who wouldn't? That makes no sense. So they put a bad name off of. Wow. They put a bad name on it. That's crazy. I don't think that's a bad thing now. If I gotta live off facts over feelings, then hey, it is what it is. Call me red pill. Call me that, dude. It is what it is, cause that don't make no sense though. Red pill is what help you live your life, you know. Maybe maybe if they say like now as a certain to a certain extent, if we talking about like living in uh having some type of faith or hope, maybe would that be considered? Nah, can't say that delusion because sometimes we gotta have some type of faith. So why wouldn't that be? That I wouldn't call that blue pill because everybody gotta have some type of faith. But that's why I say that being delusional is a subjective thing. So and it got me thinking about this. I'm gonna be thinking about red pill versus blue pill the whole lot. What the frick? That's weird. I'm gonna think of that one though. I don't get why they put a bad name on it. I assume that it just be like, and I know that the people that got the problem with that will be the more emotional people, man. And it's crazy. It's not even supposed to be no problem with being emotional, right? But when it get to a point where you not trying to hear nobody out or try to understand things that's going on in life, that's when it become a problem. It becomes a problem when you sit here want to cuss somebody out, can't let nobody talk, all that other stuff. That's when it becomes a problem. It's nothing really wrong with, to a certain extent, being, I guess, so-called emotional. But it's just the way people handle it, man. People don't take the time to breathe and put it to the side, man. Sometimes, man, dang. Imagine two emotional people; they wouldn't get too far. They wouldn't get too far. I can't picture that. They wouldn't even understand each other. I mean, wouldn't two people fighting or something? Ain't they both emotional in a way, right? I think. I would think that. That's why I said I don't know. That's why I made that live about that before about emotional people was the problem today. Today's problem nowadays. I mean, But yeah, that's crazy. But hey, if that's what the and that's I know that that's what the people that got the problem with the facts over feelings situation. I guess. What the sound bitter? How? You sound emotional. The freak. How do I sound bitter? I guess so. But yeah, but no, I feel like we gotta live a life where we gotta realize reality for real. That's what it is, man. It's not, it's not based off of how we feel all the time. You don't never sound emotional. Check your tone. Watch out, it's the tone police. I forgot. Man. But yeah, he must be a blue. I could tell that's one of the blue pillars. I spoke the right words today. Oh man, how you feel about facts over feelings? Still burn you when I say it? Do it. That's crazy. Matter of fact, tell me how you feel about that number two, man. Tell me what an emotional, intelligent person look like. That's the one that these so-called emotional people always looking for all the time. I want to know that too. Tone police that. Tell me that, man. And don't tell me no empath either, man. Please don't tell me that. I can't wait till we get to number three though. I just want to hear this. I really do want to hear this. I need to know, right? I need to know. Be like, who that sing that one song? I want to know. Was that Joe? I forgot who sang that, but I want to know. No, I need to know. Forget I want to know. I need to know. That's what it is. Yeah, Joe, I said it right. Okay, I'm making sure. My boy King got me. You got me. What's the deal, my brother? Howdy, howdy. How you feeling, man? Hey, today I'm over here trying to ring the bells on these people that scared of their facts over feelings and stuff. We gonna see. I just learned something actually this week, man. Being in a few lives, man. I'm trying to get somewhere with this, though, man. I had a couple people like, why you say that, man? You can't be like that. You sound like a red pillar. I'm like, I'm like, what the heck? So now we get labeled now for saying different things. Oh, and empathy, but I'm all facts over feeling. I believe all of us have empathy to a certain extent. Yeah, but I heard the real definition is like empaths. They're more for others. Them are the ones that usually be more manipulated than anything. I would say the ones, from what I heard, or them the ones that care more about people than themselves. From what I heard, they usually don't be selfish. Oh, okay. Mm. Honestly, I think people relate feelings to certain trigger topics or emotional traumas. So most definitely, you can feel others' pain. Okay, that's all I said. Yeah, I think all of us. I mean, everybody got some type of form of empathy and sympathy sometimes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think they said from what I've been hearing so many definitions about that. But I've been hearing lately, like they make it seem like I guess empath is somebody that's like I guess a superpower or something. I was born an empath, like a baby that understood. I don't know, man. I wonder if that's an ability that just everybody, not even an ability. I don't even think it's an ability. I think that's just some type of training. The way we train ourselves or the way we grew up maybe make us like that. I would think that the way we grew up, but we all humans. I don't get how some people got powers. An actual empathy. I ask and ask. Oh, I'm writing wrong. I mean, I'm saying I'm reading wrong. Ask an actual imp. Mm-hmm. You get me, man. You make my. I'm trying my. I'm like, nah. I was about to lose my empathy, man. Like, dog, you know, right there, right, making me. I'm looking at this all wrong. I guess I got sympathy now after that. I don't even want to be it. It's like, let me stop. Man. But have you? I know you heard. I see. Since you said you an empath, right? D Dub in the building. What's the deal, man? You ever like seen like these new day and age empaths, man? That be so they be more selfish than anything. And I would have thought empaths are more, um, they care about others how they feel more than themselves. I would have thought, from what I was hearing. I don't know, but is that how that is? Okay. Hey, if y'all can, since it's 80 y'all, man, y'all can share to 10 more people. That could be 80. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's like, bro. Share to 10 people and, I guess hit them likes. Dr. Sergi already got me to 600. You see what I'm saying? She was looking out. There's different type of empaths, not all this. Oh my goodness, bro. Why it could be the same? Now it's getting harder. It's gonna get harder. Now let me look this stuff up. Let me look this up, man. I don't like when my head hurt, man. I thought everybody was the same empaths. What I gotta do when I feel my brain about to hurt, look things up. I ain't know it's multiple of these things, man. An empath. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. An empath is a person highly attuned to their feelings and emotions of those around them. Empaths feel what other person is feeling at a deep emotional level. Their ability to discern what others are feeling goes beyond empathy. What the goes beyond empathy, which is defined simply as the ability to understand feelings in others. So I wonder if is that like an empathy moment when you cry or something, or you feel like you about to cry about? Because I was wondering, like, I know it was one video I was looking at that was sad. I was looking at, and I felt like I guess I was felt like I was sad or something like that. Would that be like an empathy moment, or I was just was sad? I was out no, saying no. I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought everybody had that ability. Triggers for empaths. One, seeing someone suffer. I wonder, feeling helpless. Feeling helpless. What the heck? Okay, never mind. That's the triggers for empaths. Seeing someone suffer. Strive for a high expectation. If you identify as an empath, chances you're a people pleaser. Okay, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Maybe I'm an empath and don't know it. Or maybe I became an empath and don't know it. Being told to get over it. Oh, that's a trigger. Get over it. Oh, I might not be. I might have just got out of it. Okay, yeah, cause I ain't that. I ain't like that. That make you get mad. I feel like that's just feeling helpless. Hmm. They don't like feeling helpless. Having too much one-on-one time. What? It's like a people person or something like that. Okay, I don't mind being honest. So I want to uh, hmm. Learning about injustice. Okay, that make them feel a certain way. I get it. I get it. Getting too much attention. What? Wait, hold up. Having too much one-on-one time and getting too much attention. That's like the two opposites. And feeling left out is the last one. What? I felt like that when I was a kid. Hmm. Wow. I'm learning some stuff tonight. You ever heard of how twins can feel what their twin is feeling? Yeah, I heard of stuff like that. I heard of stuff like that. I heard of it. Not all empaths are developed. Some are very immature. Okay. So what? So what was soul reaching? That was. Oh, that was that was what? That what was so? Okay, man, y'all get me with this typing, man. I need y'all to quit it, man. See, ever see those people that always cry because of a sad movie? Right, that's what I was saying. I was wondering that too. Get emotional and all that stuff. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, I'm glad you coming up, man. Hit me. you know,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. I gotta explain that one. Now, cause when look, I said that what was soul reaching because when you was reading it out, you was like, what? So I was like, yeah, that shit was soul reaching.
Mm-hmm.
You felt it from
I
deep
was looking at
within.
the triggers. That's what it was. The different
Yeah,
triggers for empaths.
right. Because that's the thing. So he said that you can actually feel the emotions, and I was like, ah, that's why. And see, and I think that's what it is. A lot of people, when it comes down to empathy and sympathy, is that we don't usually have those same emotions that they have, so we can't see it the same. So we'll get the sympathy for it. So it'll be like, oh, I feel for you. I feel for you. Not that I feel the same pain that you're going through, or I feel the same emotions you're going through. So I think a lot of us, we got the sympathy side, but we don't have the empathy side.
Mm.
Right.
I
So
had isn't empathy right? That's why I wonder what's the difference between having empathy for someone and being an
yeah,
empath.
yeah, empathy. Yeah, the empathy means that you feel exactly what they're feeling. Sympathy is that we could only see why they feel that way, but we're not gonna feel that exact same way. Like, let's just say if you hit your toe, right, and you scream and shout and be going all wild because you feel that pain from your toe, but if I hit my toe, I just like, and that's it. you know, our feelings are gonna be different, even though the same thing happened. So I can
Okay.
sympathize with your pain, but I can't empathize with your pain because I'm not going through that same pain. Or I wouldn't know how to feel with that pain.
So that's what. Okay. Okay. And I see what he said too, because I do understand the difference between empathy and sympathy. I do believe like a lot of people are more empathetic because they actually understand, right? And sympathy is just being.
Right.
Sympathy is like being sad for an
Yeah,
maybe you sad for a person you ain't really care about or didn't know for real,
exactly.
right?
Right. Just
And
out of the fact that you know it's bad that it happened.
yeah, that it happened, yeah. But when you
Yeah.
actually, it was somebody close by, maybe, or something like where you went through it and somebody else went through it, and you could just know that how that feels. So you basically like reflect back on,
Right.
it's kind of like how people be trauma bonded and stuff nowadays or
Yeah.
whatever,
Exactly.
something
Like
like that. That's what I was
because
feeling
as I
like.
said, they
Empathy is
went through
something
the
like that because you've been through it already, so you
you've been
totally
through it,
understand it.
and you know exactly what they're feeling. Right.
That's why I said I think so. Okay.
That's exactly what I said before, King. That's why I asked if it is it emotional or is it relational? Because when you empath, you got to be able to relate to how they actually felt because you got to have went through the same thing, or as I say, you either went through it or you're going through it. So you know that this is what's happening. Then this other person's going through the same thing. I feel exactly what they're going through.
Right. I did that before, though. I guess a few times. I think I felt like that with a video I had seen and stuff. Well, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's what I
but
want to know. So what's the difference between empathy and being an empath, though? That's what I want to know. Is it,
I
or is it the
guess
same thing?
empath is like automatic. I'm guessing like if you're empath, it's automatic.
Immature empaths respond by mimicking the emotion. When they hold that toe, they like, oh, my toe hurt too. That's the fakest stuff.
Right.
My toe, your toe.
My toe, right? Both our toes now.
That's called a voodoo.
But yeah,
Oh
I think
my.
that's what it is, though. Yeah, we do have empathy, but I think that when it comes down to that type of empathy, I think it's very situational.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's a very situational thing. So, like, if y'all just like happen to be going through the same situation at the same time, possibly.
Facts. I
I
agree
just
with
want to
that.
answer y'all question real quick. Okay, I might go walk to the store
Don't
after this.
stick your chest out too much like you Superman and stuff. Chill. Say that. So
Let
let me do it.
Right.
Came with the cape and
me
stuff. Let me
save the
save y'all
day.
real quick.
Let me
But look,
save the
first,
day real quick.
how y'all doing? But like empathy is the ability to like feel or like share somebody's feelings. But an empath, they feel it on a whole deeper level. It's like I'm an empath, so it's like let's say Kev one day he make a live and he sad and he feel bad. If he get to telling his story of what happened, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna probably start feeling like him because I rocked with him that hard.
Right.
You feel me?
I
Somebody
feel
else
that,
that
bro.
just understand why he said, I'm gonna actually feel what he feel.
Mm.
But yeah, that's the difference.
So that mean I'm an empath then. So I did that before. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
Okay, let
you
me.
want.
This the real question right here. I was just trying to wonder because they said it's two different things, right? Showing
Yeah.
empathy, right?
Hmm.
And kind of showing empathy, that's like something you can't control anyways most of the time because you automatically feel it when you see the person. You know what I'm saying? When you see what they're going through, right? So you can't
Yeah.
really control that. Sympathy is something I think is more you just
Sympathy
decide to
is like
feel for them, or whatever,
it's like
but
the
not like relating wise or understanding. So I know the difference between
yeah.
those two, but I just wanted to know from what I heard of the definition that empathy and empath is two different things. They say an empath is a level higher than showing empathy, so I'm trying to understand that one now.
Like you know how like somebody can come around you and just change your whole vibe. They ain't say one word to you, but since they came in the room, like your whole vibe then
For the
changed.
energy.
Yeah, an empath can feel that. Somebody with
I
empathy
did that
not
before.
go feel that. Like they go, like they have to interact with the person to even feel something. But an empath go feel everything.
I did that before. So is that okay? Let's ask this then. Is that
Hmm.
something? Oops. Is that something that you develop? You continue to develop it over time, or that's something you just born with, or
I
depend
don't
on your
know.
situation you was in, your
Um,
parenting.
Now that right there, I ain't never thought about it like that. Cause to be honest, I ain't
Yeah,
never
I
thought
be
about it
trying
like
to.
that.
Yeah, King. So which one?
Right.
You say okay, develop. So that means a lot of people can have the ability to get it in, right? Because I
Yeah.
heard somebody else said you born with it. I'm like, how?
Nah,
Like,
nah,
is it in the genetics or?
uh,
Right. I see
uh,
this little right. That little. You see that piece of
nah.
blood
This
right there? That say empathy right.
Empathy,
this
right?
what I can't correlate with the
Right.
people who
Got
are
the empathy
more
soul.
like what I can't
Empathy.
correlate with the people who are more neurodivergent. They are like more like they have a higher chance of being an empath. People who are
What about the
neurodivergent,
narcissists? Ain't they more like the opposite?
they they empaths too, but they what they call dark empaths. They go use the emotion to manipulate the person who is emotional.
See, there we go in the types of in the levels of
You
empathy.
just hurt my head now on that one. I
Right.
thought the narc don't really
So
care about empathy. He only care about his own self.
right.
No, but for real, it's like he like a narc like they are an empath, but they the type of people they know that they can use words to manipulate people, and like they understand the power of words to the point that
Mm,
I can say this and did that, and they use that to their advantage.
that, you got me on that one because I heard a narc don't know that they a narc. That's what I knew. That's what I thought.
Trust me, they know. It just they not gonna admit it
No,
No.
no, you got me.
because once it's like this, it's like when they got things like that, like people who crazy. A crazy person don't know that they're crazy, right? So
Right.
if somebody tell you I'm crazy, no, you ain't crazy. You think you're crazy, or you might act crazy, but a crazy person don't know that they're crazy till
Right.
they
That's what I'm
actually
saying.
like
Right.
they don't realize what they do. But a narcissist do something so much, they are doing it with the intention on getting something. something for themselves.
You know
So
what I'm
if you
about to
get
do,
something
man. Every
for
time I talk
yourself,
about
like
stuff.
you gotta sit there and you gotta think about that. Okay, if I do this and do that, like just think about the planning that goes on in their head just to go do their work on somebody and do what they want. They like you gotta think about that. And I don't know, Kev. You might be right. They might not know, but
No, I
just
looked
from
it up. Don't do that. You already knew I was looking up. You know what I do.
but like
Don't
but
say
like
it.
but like
Most narcissists are just impulsive. They don't really act through a strategy. That's more sociopath. Psychopath, sociopath. I think psychopath is the ones that are more stretched. They have a goal in mind.
They have a
Narcissists don't really
purpose.
have goals in mind. They're more impulsive with their actions because they want to just get supply. So if that supply means they have to act impulsive, especially if they go a long time
true.
or they have a
True.
drought of supply, they'll be more impulsive. So it's yeah, they don't really plan things out.
But see, like
No.
I think those three really go hand in hand though. Like it's like I know the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath. I think like a sociopath, those are the ones who can like actually be around people. And like a psychopath, they don't really like people, right?
Yeah, kind of.
All right, 'cause like those two right there is like
Well,
I don't
no, no, sociopathic. They actually use people. They're more, the sociopath is more the user. And
they do
then
use
the
the group.
psychopath is the one who's against the people. They just got something against people.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
so if you sociopathic, you're more, I'm gonna use this person to get this one, and then and then when they finish, I'm done with them. I can do
So like
whatever.
so like we did this straight. So like a sociopath, they the type they will be around a group of people and like they don't mind as long as they getting what they want. But like a
Right.
psychopath, they don't want to be with the group, but they go do something to the group if
To the
like they
group,
mess with them.
just because, exactly.
All
Yeah,
right, I got you. I got you.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that's why you're always trying to see when they have the shows like 48 hours, how this and that happened. They always try to get to the cause or the reason or why they did it. If they was a sociopath or if it was a psychopath. So a lot of the times you see the shows is more to the psychopaths because they had something against them. It might have been a trauma. It might have been something that happened to them just a minute ago and they got so angry about it and boom. Now the social, they're gonna use whoever they can to get their goal. So when you see shows like that, they had to see what the goal was actually about, what they wanted to achieve and why and who they could use to achieve it.
Well, now while I got y'all up there, ha, no turning back. Now we on the topic now. Ha ha, no turning back.
But we got to it.
Well, all right.
I said, yeah, we got to it. But to answer the first one, as I
How you feel
said,
about the topic in general, though? The topic, how you feel about it? Only a
I feel
strong
it's something
survivor.
it needs to be said because it's
Facts.
like get to the whole goal of why you can't face reality. Why you can't face what it actually is, what you hearing, what you seeing in front of your own eyes. What is so hard about that?
They don't want to face their truth.
Exactly.
Well, I think people that label themselves empaths is definitely avoiding reality. Because I was talking to one empath, right? And he said that, well, yeah, the reason I choose to be with people that abuse me is because I'm an empath and I have so much love to give that I choose abuse. So it's like, no, you just labeling bad choices. You have a vice. You're trying to create a moral out of your vice because you don't want to look at yourself, look at your past. So why do you choose, abusers? Because probably you were abused or whatever the case is, but you don't want to look in the mirror. You want to call bad choices or empath. Yeah, I'm an empath. That's why I have a fucked up life around fucked up people.
That's them playing victim to me.
Bro, you know what's
Real
interesting?
deal, DJ.
Go to a Facebook group of empaths. You will see the most narcissistic behavior
That's what
amongst
I
those
be
people.
saying. That's what I
Bro,
mean by
those
number three,
people
because so
are
many people label themselves that.
Look, you want to know
bro,
what's
they
crazy
are
though?
just full of. Empath is not a real term. It's just a woo woo term. More people that are empath are just narcissists or codependents. But
You,
empaths don't doesn't mean anything.
Like an empath is just somebody who's in tune with reality more. Like they understand and they look at things from a different perspective, pretty much. Like they understand what's going on a whole deeper level.
And also empaths are they're just like a little bit more sensitive to the feel of others. Like you know how sometimes you can feel someone's vibe. So empaths are just a little bit more in tune with other people's feelings. That's all. Everybody has that kind of gift, like when
All
you
right,
can
new
feel
king
someone's
coming up.
vibe. But yeah, but empaths are just a little bit more in tune with people's vibes and the feelings
Right.
that they get from others.
Because you gotta be in tune with the self, like in tune with yourself to understand your feelings. And once you fully understand your feelings and emotions, then you will be able to understand somebody else's.
Yeah, they're just in tune with other people's feelings. That's all.
Yeah, the problem that I have with
King, don't like to
understanding
move up, man.
people's
He just talk
emotion,
about the fake empaths, man.
the problem
What's
with
the damn
saying when
curtain?
people say that empath understands people's emotion, it's okay. My argument is that let's say I'm happy and you're happy. The way I experience happiness is not going to be the same way that you experience happiness. So the idea that I know how someone feels or have a feeling, I mean, you can have a feeling. It could be your own personal feeling, but it has nothing to do with the other person. Empath is just someone that wants to give themselves a label to feel special because we have a need that we want to feel special. So since I have nothing around me that can justify that will give me some type of specialness because I want to feel special, I'm gonna label myself an empath and then just justify, hey, I'm special because I'm an empath and I choose to be around bad people because I'm an empath. I'm special. You can't make this shit up.
Man, look, one thing about a truth empath, we don't want to be around no bad people because it's gonna mess up our energy because we around bad energy. But just say you can like pick out somebody who's a fake empath. We can go on TikTok right now on the For You page, right? If you see a video, hey, how you doing? I'm an empath. No, you're not, because an empath ain't
He
gonna
start
think you're
off
an
with
empath
that. That's
because
what I'm
that's
saying.
gonna attract the narcissist to you.
That's why I said
Like,
it's real ones and it's fake ones though. It sounds like JP ran into a bunch of fake ones though, and that's the ones I was talking about. That's why I made that third one because they always and them be the main selfish ones. They don't want to never want to take accountability, nothing. I understand what JP saying though, but I think
nah,
he talking about them fake ones though,
if you
because
want, I
all of them
know,
not like that.
but look, if you want to go a little bit deeper with it, a narcissist will label themselves an empath to be.
I can see
Think
that
about
though.
it.
I'm
Think
an
about it. Think about it, bro. They will label themselves the empaths because they know one
like,
thing: people like to be around empaths, and if people want to be around you, that's more chances for them to manipulate whoever around them.
I can get it. That makes sense though. That makes sense. I can get it though. That make a lot of sense though. It might be most of the ones that claim they and call themselves that be that. And we about to get somewhere today.
Look,
We about to get
look.
somewhere.
They know they are
Oh
narcissists, but
man.
we all know a narc ain't gonna just come out and say I'm a narc because people ain't gonna want to mess with them no more, and it's gonna mess up the
Yep.
whole little plan or whatever. So I'm gonna call myself an empath, and it's like they live in denial of being a narc because they know they're a narc, but they don't
They
want
said it
nobody
is
else to
some narcs
realize
that
they're a narc.
actually and I looked up a second one though. But it's some of them that do. They just take pride in what they is instead of really like they know that they are, but they're not gonna really put it up front. But they just take pride in how they is. I was looking at another definition on that or whatever. My
On what
brother
narc?
Evans, what's the deal, my brother man?
On what narcissist?
Huh?
You was talking
Yeah, the
about
narcs.
narcissist?
Yeah, the narcs. Yeah,
Uh,
they rather
nah.
take pride in it. A lot of them don't know they are, and some of them, if they got like a hunch of it, they just take pride in who they are. So it's basically like the ones that be very arrogant
It's like
on
look at it like
ignorance.
autism. You know, like I got autism, but I'm real low on the spectrum. People who are like high on the narc spectrum and they know they're a narc, a full blown narc, they have no choice but to admit they're a narc because they can't hide it. Like it comes at a point where you can't hide it and you know what you're doing. Because like how you don't you seeing it with your own two eyes, you doing it with your own body, you the one doing it, how you don't realize what you're doing. Then if you get diagnosed as a narc, you know you're a narc and you see what you've been doing and you think about it now
They
and you
still
go
be in
embrace it.
denial.
I mean,
You guys
People
familiar
is
with
not gonna
the
face the truth on
Jada
it.
and Will?
They not gonna face it. Even if they got caught in it, got diagnosed it, they still ain't gonna face it. That's just a lot of people is like that for real.
oh shit, that's also denial. What you were saying, JP?
You know the relationship between Jada and Will Smith because when people tend to go for therapy, you either gonna be either labeled depending on the relationship, but it's gonna be either you're a narc or your codependency. So codependents and narcs tend to mesh well together because codependents, they tend to enable bad behavior, and also they can't justify their own existence, so they need to be around someone else. So if you look
So
at the Will Smith and
Yeah,
Jada
for
Pinkett
the dark.
relationship, Jada's definitely a narc,
she's the
and Will
narc
Smith is a
and Will is
codependent. Like he's the
codependent.
definition of codependent.
Big
He,
time.
The
I
funny
think
thing
he a
about
real
the Will,
empath
the
right
Will,
there. That's because
yeah,
he, boy,
the funny thing, the funny thing
he
about
getting
Will
towed out
Smith,
the
like
frame and still staying with her.
I think it was like probably like 16 years ago when I was like 17 or 18, right? I saw like this old interview. It was Will Smith. He was being interviewed by like some guy from Europe or something like that. And he was like, "Yo, you this big action star, and you're 6 foot tall. You always play a masculine role. So I'm pretty sure you have no fears, Will." And he's like, "No, I do." He's like, "My biggest fear, more than anything, is going back to poverty, is being broke. That is my absolute fear." He was like, "That's why." Even though I'm worth hundreds of millions and I make 20 million per movie, I still hustle and hustle, hustle. Because my number one, my biggest fear is going back broke. So I think part of the reason he's still with Jada possibly could be he doesn't want her to take his money. Because I remember seeing that when, like almost 15 years ago. I remember that he said his biggest fear in life is going back to poverty and being broke or losing money. So I think that's part of the
Yeah,
reason why he probably stays with
No,
Jada, maybe.
but
yeah,
I
for
can
he
see
did an
Will,
that.
interview.
his fear
I
was
can see Jada
divorce.
taking this
His
man to court and
divorce.
just going for everything. Like I can see Jada just taking this man, like going for it all. I can actually see her doing it.
Y'all better sit down.
Right, but
No,
no,
she'll definitely do that. But Jada, Will Smith did an interview where he said that, and Jada too. I think she said in the interview that Will Smith, with his first wife, he told his first wife, if we get married, we're not going to divorce. I'm not going to divorce you. Like, but the first wife pushed for the divorce so much that Will just granted it to her. And then Will Smith, when he got married to Jada, he said, "Listen, once we get married, I'm not divorcing you no matter what happens." That, if you look at that, that's more or less of a codependency kind of thing. Like, I'm not gonna give up on you. I'm going. I mean, look at Will Smith enables Jada's behavior. Like, and you can't tell him nothing because he's codependent. That goes back to his childhood. I think he had a need. If you read his book, Will, he had a need that he wanted to be validated from his father, that codependency from his father. So then he grow up, he's in relationships since he hasn't dealt with that issue where if he wanted validation from his father, now he's seeking validation from dysfunctional, toxic women. Like he can't, it's
And,
these things don't happen by coincidence.
Right.
and
That's what I was
also,
about to say.
yeah, you can go, my brother, you can go.
No, JP had said it because I was gonna say, I don't think that Will Smith had a father, so it's like, once he had them kids, and that's probably why he didn't want to divorce from his first wife because they had a son. But see, this the one thing I don't like about Will Smith. Once he got with Jada, he was still in his first son life, but he didn't rock with him like how he should have rocked with him, and they kind of fell out, but they good now though.
And also, I think the possibility could be too, like sometimes when people get rich and they get wealthy and like they experience all these different things, they develop a God complex. So I think because I think he was part of Scientology and stuff like that, and like he has so much money, he probably experienced different religions. I know he went to like Arabian countries and like Muslim countries. Like I think he maybe developed a God complex, and he wants to be the embodiment of like love. Like no matter what she does to him, he's gonna love her. So he feels like he wants to be the true definition of what love is. That
Right.
no matter what she does to him, he's gonna truly be what love
I could feel it.
is. When he believes he's like he is love.
Hey, but look, can we
You
all
know.
be honest? Can we all say this? If it
man.
wasn't for Will Smith, nobody would give two cares about Jada if it wasn't for Will.
King, I know you about to pop.
Well, that's
Bruh,
kind of true.
look.
Unless you
So
liked it from Low Down Dirty Shane. If you liked it
Man,
from that.
Jada was like a little boy, man.
I ain't gonna lie, Jada was hot back in the days. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, come on, man. You know she was hot, man.
And,
She
and Low
looked
Down
good.
Dirty
Like I
Shame.
had
I
a
ain't
crush
gonna
when I
even
was
lie,
younger. I
you
had a
ain't
crush
lying
on her.
on
I'm not
that
even gonna
one.
lie.
Jada was
And Low Down
cold.
Dirty Shame, yeah.
She was up there with Holly Berry.
you see how the
I ain't gonna lie.
conversation
And
in
I
the
said
room.
that. Yeah, I said it out my mouth. Yeah, she was cold.
Yes, she was. But as she got older, it's like you gotta develop something, man. She ain't got no head, no titty. She just skinny. Like me, a little bit.
Better
It
than
was
that
gained
face
10
stuff
pounds
today.
on me. Huh?
Better than that face stuff today.
Oh,
Fake little butt.
She was a little bit more curvy,
But
Low Down Dirty Shame
I think
too. She had a little
King
more
about to
meat
say
on her.
something, man.
Nah, they saying that all. You see, you wonder why Will's still with that woman. You see how everybody was talking about what's negative about it, then jumped about how they like how she's shaped, how she look, and all that shit. That's where Will's mind is at. He's stuck in that same mindset. That he can always justify whatever it is. He can't be disgusted because he's attracted to something on the physical side of it. Half the people in this room just responded that way. We went from talking about how Will is simp and he ain't this and that to, oh, she pretty, she fine. That's what Will deal with every day though. We only see a glimpse of his life. We only see part of what he deal with because the media shows it to you, but we don't know what's going on every day. So to even have a solid opinion about what's happening and why, that's fool play. Because nobody knows what's going on in my life just because of what you saw on social media. I don't know what's going on in nobody's life over here. But we got a lot of opinions about it though.
It might be like everything that everyone says is right. Everything that everyone on the panel says is like a part of what it probably really is. Because even when he was on the Red Talk table, he was saying pretty much like no matter what she does, whatever it doesn't matter, that they're in this forever and that he gonna love her no matter what. So
that's when he fucked up. That's when he fucked up, brother.
Yeah.
I don't think Will's with her right now because of the look. I mean, yeah, she looked to me like she was very attractive back in the day, but now she's not like physically attractive like she used to be. Ain't no way. But I think just Will's with her, and I hear what you're saying that there's no way we can tell what happens in their life, which is 100% true. No one can tell what's going on in their life personally. I can only judge and make an opinion based on the behavior on the outside and based on the behavior, the way that Will interacts with Jada and the way that Jada behaves in public. You can say that the dynamics, right? The dynamics of the relationship is one of a narc in a codependent, based on the behaviors that he displays publicly, not privately.
I think
you're exactly right. But yeah, look, and he's right, and everybody's right. But you see how an impact can shift the room. You caught that, Kev? Did you catch that, my man Spiritual? You seen it? I did that intentionally. See how all the emotions shifted? That's how real impact works. We ain't shifted to the negative side. We put you to the positive side every time. Now let's finish the conversation.
I think it was very positive. I call fraud.
Nah, it was bashing on Will. It was you. That's the good part about it. You shouldn't have to feel it.
Right, but look, I got questions. But like, y'all don't think like y'all know how they did that little table thing where they got on the internet and they talked about their little situation. Y'all didn't think that there was like just a big old manipulation tactic?
What do you mean?
It could be the actors. Let's not forget they're entertainers.
Because think about it, bro. Before that, nobody was talking about Will and Jada, bro. Nobody was talking about it, but now they've been in the light for the last 3-4 years now since then.
Everybody was talking about Will before he got with Jada. That's the thing. Will was already established. And then Jada was, I don't know about Jada's side because she had some type of establishment. But I think
was that before? I think he got Chris Rock.
That was before.
Look, here's the perspective, right? For the longest time, they was viewed as the power couple, the it couple, right? And that puts you in a box. You can't make no mistakes. You can't do nothing wrong. They had to do something to shake that loose so they can do what they want to do. That's one thing that we know, because back in the days, you had people making songs, people talking, oh, I want to be like Will and Jada. That's a couple. Imagine living under that light.
That's what I'm saying. So like they had, now, if she really did mess with August Alsina, they'll be your artist. But she wrong for that.
Oh yeah. I mean, the reason everyone's talking about Jada and Will is because it's like the dynamics of it. It's like people look at it. I don't like, how can Will Smith, someone that's, as far as, you know, the ability to choose a woman, can literally just divorce her. If he loses half, it's not really going to affect him. He's still going to be a multi-millionaire and can choose any. Like, why does he choose to stay in something that's clearly, like, just based on the behavior publicly, not privately, but publicly, is toxic, dysfunctional? Like, that's why people, like, make people scratch their heads. Like, what's going on here?
Right, and like we could all agree that Jada is a narcissist. So, you know, Jada probably sat Will down, say, "Well, let's go do this. We go get paid. We go get some money from it. Whoop, and we go rock with it and see where it goes."
I could see that too.
I
I
mean,
I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? They wasn't like it ain't do no movie in a while, and Will movies was getting cut. They needed some way to keep money
Go
flowing.
to bed. Go to bed.
Even though they got money, but like y'all say, Will got a fear of
Go
being
keep
broke.
the door.
And who knows? What if
What they
she's
what
never a
they what
narcissist? What if she's never a narcissist? What if
they've
she lost her
accomplished is
mind?
being they're relevant. That's the key word right there. They kept themselves relevant. No matter what's going on, even right now with everything with Tupac, Jada still finds a way to get herself involved in that.
But what if Jada lost her mind? What if she's not a narcissist? What if she lost her mind and we don't know about it?
You're gonna need a
And
psychologist to determine that.
no, she ain't lose her mind. She ain't lose her mind. Her common sense. That's about it.
Hey, are you
I
playing with your
mean, I
feet?
mean, if anything, yeah. Go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There's just toxic love.
Somebody got bored.
That's what they got toxic love. They felt, they felt,
What the?
I think what it
Got a new one
was
on me.
is that,
What is that?
Will saw Jada, right? It was like, ooh, I can change her. Got with her, married her. Because she always said she didn't want to be married, but she just went with it.
That's what she wanted.
And now she just like, now screw it, I'm gonna do whatever I want. And since he don't ever want to get divorced, I'm free.
I mean, Jada had said in the interview she really didn't want to marry Will.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. That shit was wild when she said that.
Right.
That was
And you know where
wild.
all this Tupac love coming from? Because Tupac is the man she really wanted. And since he let
Bro,
her,
you
now she
guys
just
know
live
that
with
narcs
Will.
do that, right? Narcs, they like to have like that triangle. You guys know that narcs always like to when they have someone in a relationship, they always want to bring some, whether it's a real person or in this case someone that's dead, right? They always
Right.
want to have a triangle going on just to make the other person feel inferior and less. That shit's wild, bro.
Exactly. True narcissism right there. Prime
She
example.
a narcissist, 100%,
So,
bro,
so would a
Tupac.
narc
100%.
and a empath be like a perfect match? I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They go perfectly. A narc, like if you look at the when both couples go to couples therapy, they tend a narcissist and codependency relate those relationships last. They're enduring, but they're enduring for the wrong reasons. It's insane.
Oh. So all right, since I got y'all in the box now, I'm gonna treat y'all again. Now we got something. But how y'all feel about the topic itself? Only the strong survive. I see you, Fwin. You gonna like? Yeah, I'm getting you first now. I seen that, Mike.
I'm only laughing at you. Yeah.
I really want to go deep on the
You ain't
second
gotta
topic
worry about it. I ain't judge you if you 30.
emotional emotionally intelligent people look like. I like that one. But I'm about to mute for a little
So,
while, but when I get back, I want to talk about the second one.
okay, for sure, my brother.
Yo. What is facts over feelings so triggered? Why is facts over feelings so triggering to a lot of people? Because feelings is what people it's most people's driving force, right? If you offend or speak on something that people live by, then yeah, they're going to be offended because that's all they have. If you take that down or challenge that, then what do they have left? Facts don't really thrive in a place where feelings thrive.
I think also our society has shifted towards maybe a more feminine perspective, and I think
Yes.
females operate in emotions, which is okay, and men kind of operate in being more direct. I think back when when men were masculine, society was more direct, and I think now that we're more like entering a feminine phase, which is okay. People are just more caring about feelings and my truth, and it doesn't matter what the truth is. My truth is what matters, and how I feel is what matters. So I just think society is more on the feminine side, which is okay. I just think it's a different era we live in now, probably.
Mm.
They're pushing for women in more government positions, and
Yeah.
everyone's saying, okay. you can't say certain things because whether you disagree with this person, it doesn't matter. You have to respect their truth, if it's actually the truth. So I think that has a lot to do with facts over feelings because it's about people's feelings nowadays. It's not really about what the truth is.
It's feelings over facts lately. I'll be saying that too.
I don't know if you guys listen to Kevin Samuels or how you feel about him, but one thing that was interesting about his
Say his
show
name
was that
louder. See how these numbers
what?
drop down.
It was what I found interesting about Kevin Samuels is that you notice that no one ever told him he's wrong, but they would tell him it's not what you're saying is wrong, it's the tone. It's the tone, brother. You gotta change the tone up.
That's facts. You're right about that. That's one thing, right? Because I talked about him a few times on my stuff. I love shaking people so I can know who I need to deal with or not. You know what I'm saying? And just don't summon a KS. Exactly.
Word.
Exactly, man.
That's how you say it. Nah, because that's one thing I can never stand about us people as humans. How you gonna say it's freedom of speech, right? And then when people express their speech, express their freedom, express how they feel, you want to put a cap on how they do it. Then that's not freedom of speech. Kill the hypocrisy. Because you're not gonna tell me I can say anything I want, any way I want, and then say, "Oh, I hear it, but I don't like the way you said it." Then how am I free?
And that's what I said. I
Bro,
think
the
it's a time
wolf
frame
is
thing because
in
like
the
Facts,
building.
facts.
back in the days, like the '80s, look at how rap was like pretty much saying whatever, like you are a FAG, whatever, 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 etc. I'm not saying it's right, but people were just more direct, even in music. And now it's like no one wants to be direct. So I just think it is a different time frame we live in. People used to be very blunt back in the past, like, no, you're fat. Now it's like, no, you're pleasurably
That's
plump.
man.
So yeah, I just think it's a different time frame. Or
Y'all
like
get
people gonna
quiet on me
say,
while I'm typing on the thing. Y'all gonna do me like that?
yeah, people in the past would say it's like you're fat. Now they say you're plus size. People would say you're an idiot. Now people say you aren't as educated as I would like you to be. People just used to be more direct in the past. That's all.
Interesting. That's true. That's a fact. What's up,
So I
Wolfskin?
heard. Oh my bad.
No, just saying hi. Sorry.
What's good?
Wolf, what's the deal? Ghost in the building.
What's up, Cap? What's going on, man? Took me long enough, ain't it?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. They keep doing you bold, man. I'm gonna have to hem them up. Talk to TikTok real quick. They ain't gonna do my boy like that, man.
Man, you are. Yeah, Kev, you already know, man.
I know
I
you
got.
strong enough, but I mean, I can at least put a thumb in there or something, you know.
Not
Exactly.
the power.
Y'all talking about
And
putting
I
the
shut
thumb
down the
in
live
what?
real quick. Just gotta restart.
He had to catch himself for a moment. He's like, "Thumb, what? Oh, my
Now I'm about to be feelings over facts. Now that was over. So then makes she always messing with you. But I heard they said they made somebody knock out the box. I said I'm sorry, man, dang. But anyways, I heard facts over feelings is a red pill rhetoric. I heard that's some silly stuff I ever heard. And I looked up red pill. Why is that? Why do they have a bad name on it?
Hey, what do they even mean?
Look, I'll tell y'all exactly what
So
it means, though.
yeah,
What it means is that they kick it apart because if you watch the movie The Matrix, man, The Matrix say you could take his, it's a choice. Take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Take the blue pill, you can wake up in your bed, and you can believe whatever you want to believe. The people don't like that. They incorporate the truth with the red pill, and they incorporate fantasy with blue pill. So what they doing is the people right now, they talk as much as they want to and they believe whatever they want to believe and think that is true. That's the reason why they say red pill rhetoric, because the red pill is based on the truth.
Yeah, true.
Knowing, going deeper into it, going and do your research, going and learn, going to find out things, being shown things that you haven't seen before, getting better understanding of things. That's why they call it red pill rhetoric, because they don't want none of that. They'd rather just take the blue pill and wake up and believe what they want to believe.
That's
very
crazy.
well said.
So like the red pill would be the facts and the blue pill would be the feelings.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
say that. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
we might be getting somewhere. That's
All
what
Exactly.
it
right, all
That,
right.
is.
that's exactly how
That's
it
why I
is
got this is
because
my boy.
No,
That's my
it's
spiritual
feelings and
man.
fantasy though.
That's
It's gotta
good.
add that in there. It's feelings and
Villains
fantasy.
of Fantasy, FF, double F. Okay.
Double F.
But yeah, because definitely, because when you looking at what they call a red pill, it's stuff that's been going on for centuries. And now that they want to break the cycle of why it's been going on, they don't want the cycle to end. So they feeling like, no, this is how it's been. This is how we're going to keep it. And then when you come over to the facts, it's like, look, now we stopping this stuff now. We gotta wake up from what's been going on and break the cycles, break what's been going on.
Okay.
So
So that's why they allergic to that quote or saying or whatever you want to call it. Facts over feelings. That's why I'm gonna keep chanting it. I don't care. I'm gonna say that in
But
every
look,
room
shit,
too,
look.
just to see who
Even
over.
if they even if they do wake up, that don't mean that they aware of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like the little term to be woke, because just because you woke, that don't mean you aware of what's going on.
Facts
but what
over
the
feelings.
waking up?
True,
Sorry,
but
excuse my
actually they
man.
If
got that
that's the
confused too,
case,
though, brother. Because when you they saying they got it backwards. You know, a lot of people like, oh, they woke now. They don't know what they're talking about. You're supposed to be woke, you know, but they're taking the woke and using it in the reverse terms of being aware. You know what I mean? They make it like, oh man, this woke society. You can't be woke believing fantasy. You can't be woke believing in that feelings override facts. You can't be woke when you know the truth in certain situations, just like up is up and down is down. They say that's being woke. No, that's knowing the
Upside
truth.
down is up.
You get what I'm saying? They taking it and they're cramming it, but they're flipping it. Just like it says in the Bible, it says that the people will exchange evil for good and make good evil. That's what they're doing. That's what's happening. They're taking the good and making it evil. Like, if you think about it, doing your research now and by looking at online and going and doing your research and studying, people are now saying, don't bring no statistics, don't bring no stats. Like, why you don't want to know those truths? Because those things are important when we assess things, when we make decisions. Just like businesses and companies, they want to, before they make a product, they find out who buy it the most. What do? They go to the statistics. Okay, 60% or 80% of these people buy this more than 30 to 40% of the people that buy this. So what do? They make more of what sells. Statistics. People don't want that. That's the companies are not going to go, well, we feel that 30% will get us there. So we're going to make what 30% of the people buy. You get what I'm saying? That's how the people have it messed up in their head. And unfortunately, this is the society that we live in. And they get mad at people like us or get upset at people like us who are actually really woke. You get what I'm saying? We're really woke. Like, we trying to go down this rabbit hole and see where it go. So red pill me all day.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, no, that's what I said.
yeah.
That's why I was trying to think, like, no, is that they keep making it seem like it's a bad thing, but I'm like, after I found out the definition and what it's really about, so same here, right? Red pill. I don't get what's the problem with it. What the freak? I'm not about to be living in La La Land because somebody. So that's what I see. Okay, people. It's more of the emotional people or the emotionally led people that have a problem with facts over
Ooh, and
feelings.
then
Because again,
I just made this realization that the people that they say live in the blue pill, red pill, the blue pill side are the people complaining the most about the things that are actually going on. And the red pill is like, you're trying to find a solution to it, but instead they want to be stuck in it. But yet you complaining about it. They can't make up their own mind.
that is weird. I think they're the
Cause you
most
know,
So
traumatized, the most.
welcome to the
That's
blue
right,
pill.
complainers and all that. I noticed that.
hey,
Hey Kevin, and
When
I
they
do
feel
want to
like
say
we're
though,
being bashed. You
hey
know.
Kevin, I do want to say too though, brother. It says, what do emotionally intelligent people look like? We will never know, because you could never know what an emotionally intelligent person looks like. You will only know what an emotionally intelligent person act like. We'll never know what they look
Damn,
like.
I should have said that. Come on, Wolf, you ain't gonna mess my stuff up, man. Dang, that's what I mean. I'm sorry.
My bad.
That's what
But
I mean. Yeah, okay. Hey,
Because
just give me a second. I'm gonna change that up a little bit.
so
That's what I
but
want to say though. I do want to say that though, because that's a serious one, and I just want
yeah.
some of them blue pillars to come in here, so because I want to see, because I feel like they got their own definition on that. Even though, have you seen that video? Of this girl named Kitty, she man, she broke that junk down about emotional
Emotional
intelligent person.
intelligence. Yeah,
You
on
seen
the
that?
tonight's conversation. Yep.
Yeah, that was man, that
Man,
was
hey
good. She
Kev.
broke
And
that junk down.
Hey
yeah,
Kev, I
so
wonder what they gonna do about this list that I'm gonna go live about though.
Oh, that's what you come back hot on.
I
Okay.
got because I got like over 1,000 DMs saying that I need to make a list of the women that men should not date. I said, man, y'all already trying to have me bring the smoke, and I just got out of TikTok jail, man.
look, I say go for it.
Yeah, no, of course I'm gonna do it. You
Of
know,
course,
'cause,
exactly,
I'm gonna do it though.
exactly.
See,
Do
but
it right.
and I'm not trying to get off subject though, Kev. I apologize if I am, because it's your live. But with those lists and stuff like that, I'm gonna be 100% with you. Every list that I've seen these people make are terribly unrealistic. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense at all. I'm
Right.
like, I got this one, I see this one list. This lady, she said, don't date a man who doesn't have a real career. I'm like, bro, what is a real career? What you
A
don't
career can be anything that you're in for a long time.
if any look, if you've been working at
Anything.
something for a long time and it's been paying your bills and taking care of your life, that's a
That's a
career,
career.
man. What do you
Exactly.
mean? I'm
Exactly.
I've never seen these type of things that these women is starting
Ooh.
to come up with, especially after. And I ain't gonna lie, the men too coming up with some of the don't date a woman with tattoos. Man, tattoos is
Tattoos
cool.
is
Oh
hot.
man,
It's
that's
hot
wild.
to some people.
Tattoos is
Period.
cool, man. I mean,
Period.
if a
Right.
woman got a little pretty tattoo on her arm, and
Right.
like,
Now,
Yes.
man, I
now
just say,
look.
I
Now
just say,
look. If you got a tattoo on your eye or somewhere in your face, I can understand
yeah.
staying away from that. But if it just got tattoos, period, that ain't nothing.
Yeah, man, that ain't nothing. I mean, like, and another thing too, I was in a brother's live too. They said don't date divorced women. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I agree. I don't agree with that. I'll take that back. I don't agree with that because some divorced women are just smarter and more experienced in things and know what to expect and what not to expect. Unlike some women, a single
Some never
women,
fit
that
our
think
shit.
that they don't understand certain things, and because good things happen to bad people, and there's some good women out there that just happen to marry some dudes that just wasn't about nothing but garbage and trash.
Facts.
And she, she accepted it. She's seen some things within herself that she can work on, and she has done that. So, they're saying don't date a divorce. I'm like, come on, man. This is a little,
Bitch, they reaching.
it's a lot of things, man, that just doesn't make sense that people are now they blue pilling the hell out of it.
Right.
So,
Especially that women's
That's
list
gonna be the new
because
saying in
this
a minute.
because there's one on the women's list that they made that eliminates anywhere you can pretty much go. Because I
Oh,
believe it was
wow.
number 4 when they said no chain restaurants. If you look at the world, every restaurant is a chain of some sort. It's either a franchise or a corporation. It's still a chain. So you can't go nowhere. But you better start eating outside outside on the street.
no, man, they better go to a farm or something, man, and start, you know what I'm saying, coming up with
Look,
their own,
but
making
you
their own, you know what I'm saying stuff like that. But you're right, though, brother. Everything is just becoming, a tit for tat. Let's
Right.
talk about the real things of the reasons why you shouldn't date this particular type of man or date this particular type of woman. Let's get to the root of it. It has nothing to do with restaurants. It has nothing to do with skin color. It has nothing to do with divorced or divorcees. It has nothing to do with that type of stuff. You got to get down to the bottom of it. Hey, we know don't date this person because we know that person can be a violent or the very disruptive person. Okay, then don't date that person because of that. Or don't date this person because this person has a very nasty track record of being disrespectful all the time. So you stay away from that person. Those realistic things, you know what I'm saying? They talking about don't date this dude because he like to cross railroad tracks. What?
Also, we gotta realize the people who make
or
these lists. may not have anything else better to do, which is why they're making a list. And they're getting some type of joy or reaction from the list. And that might be the only like thrill they currently having in their life. That's the might be the only excitement. Like, oh, look how these people reacted to my list. So maybe these people who are making lists really don't have anything better else to do.
You're
They
afraid.
validation hunters.
It's just for likes, clicks, followers, all this stuff like that. And if y'all really
Wolf, I
think
don't know what
about
you
it,
was talking about. That been up there. I've been
yeah,
act up there.
yeah. So
Mm.
family, look at it, my family. Are these lists really realistic that they're making? Or are they just going back and forth at it like little kids talking about I got you now. I got you now. How you now? That's what it looks like to me. I'm like, all right, man, these grown people ain't really talking about nothing.
They
They really
playing
not
social
saying.
media tag.
That's what it is, man. They're not saying
Social
nothing. And
tag.
they like, is this a solution? Like, no, it's not solution, man. It's just ignorance over intelligence. That's how I see it personally. So, I mean, like, Kev, man, it's always a privilege, man, to be on your live right now. But your brother is starving after the man. I'm about to go bite in a horseback. I'm
I
hungry
think
than the.
that's the reason why though. I think that's the reason why you didn't see when I had put down emotional intelligent act. Like I told you I already put that down. You ain't tell me that.
Oh man, that was cool. Dang, you did that quick as hell.
No, you
Yeah,
ain't.
but
I been had that up there. You just can't read. You was hungry.
I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. you, hey, you ever been so hungry you just got
Good
dizzy
looks,
and just
feminine code.
boy, I'm
How you
out
doing,
here
fam?
tripping. Yeah, yeah, feminine millionaire horseback. I'm gonna just go run and
I said
bite in,
feminine,
in some
feminine code.
cowbelly.
My
Just
bad. I mean
go
feminine
bite in some
millionaire.
cowbelly. I'm
She was like,
starving.
"You my thing on her, man. Go mix me." Up.
Yeah. So Kev, I really want you to know, brother. I appreciate what you do, brother. You are always, I mean, like it's best to sit in places and in spaces like yours and our family, because we dealing with a lot of things and we trying to get a lot of things put into perspective. And we talk about those things because we have to ask those questions. And me personally, Kevin, you know what I did? I just took myself away from questions,
Hmm.
because everybody believed that they have the answer. We don't all have the answers,
Right.
but man, at least we can come up with something that's like realistic. At least we come up with some things that'll make you think and make you pay attention to certain things that are being said and discussed. These people, they put up stuff because they know it's going to be an argument. They know it's going
Right.
to be a fight. They know it's going to bring drama. I thought we were grown, though. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Ego. I thought we were grown in here. If
Anyway.
so, hey, Kev, to that book. I'm almost done with my second book. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Yeah,
yeah.
don't
I
grab it,
got the
man.
first one now.
Oh yeah, that first one though. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. How'd you like it? How you like it?
It's good. I was showing my son. He's like, what? But he not. I feel you. I gotta get early.
You ain't worried
Yeah, you
about
got to
them
get them
90
early.
days.
Got to get them
You trying
early.
to
I
play with some
appreciate you.
toys.
Yeah, so I mean, and the thing is too, my list that I made, okay, if I would, because I would love for you to join my live when I go live. It's the list of women men should not date, and it's based on my second book. So it's not based on all of this stuff everybody talking about, all this noise they talking about, because there are good single mothers, that's out there that's doing the best for their children. There are divorced women that's out there that's taking care of things and being the woman that they supposed to be, and still out there that believes in love. There are women out there that have themselves together and want better for themselves. They are out there, but it's the problem sometimes is that they're so drowned out by the women who don't want it, and those women are the loudest. They're always the loudest, and they come into the lives and they come into the our spaces and be loud, so that those women who are really worthy of it, and the women who are deserving of it, can actually be heard and be seen. So I just want the women to know that we are on your team. We're not mad at you.
Right.
We want to let you know that, hey, we understand that certain things happen in y'all lives, and certain things happen in everybody's lives. But we have to be more open and receptive and understanding to why it happened. Everybody is not a victim. You know, we grown, we take it on the chin, and we find out solutions so we won't have to go through it again. We want to talk to those people. That's what do emotionally intelligent people act like. That's what we act like. We take what we learn, what we've been through, and we incorporate it to become better within ourselves, you know, and that those facts over feelings is so triggering to people because they want their feelings to be valid regardless of the truth. They don't want to hear nothing. They only want to hear what makes them feel better. They want to hear like, oh yeah, I agree with you, I understand you, knowing doggone well they don't. The person like, okay, now I just feel better. This is the problems that they have right now. And we, the way that we are, we come up with solutions. We try to,
That joke scared me. I'm like, two wolves? What the heck is that? His little head was like, that scared me.
There it is. You
I
see
said, I gotta
it?
give up two of my mics now.
Yeah,
Dang.
y'all see it. There it go, right there. Look, 90-day rules for men. Hey, Ego, go and tell them a little bit about that, though, if you want to.
I like it because like I like the breakdown of it. Like you have because I remember when he made this, y'all. Like he wasn't alive and had the list, and I was like, I hope he do something that let people know that he made it, because people was having like lives and everything. So I like that he put the prompts on here, and then just had the paragraphs, understanding about it under there. But it's so, first of all, like I don't know, I feel like I'm an old person because I love the size of the words. I don't wear it like that. I love how it's clear, it's in order, but just the points that he was making, it was just very clear and cutthroat to understand. Like it's like, okay, what do you mean by that? Like you just understand it by how he explained it. And then the way he talked about the leadership and the morals and boundaries, things like that. Like so, it's a lot of good information that's easy to take in. But again, like I know about it because I listened to him before he made the book, right? So a lot of this that he put in the book, I had an understanding of what he meant by it. But for people who don't, getting the book is really good.
Oh, phone call. Y'all better know it.
Yeah, word.
Y'all better
You
know
think a
it,
blue
man.
pillar won't be able to understand your book? I just thought about that. You made me
I'm telling a blue pillar, they wouldn't want the book.
That's all I'm
You know,
wondering.
right, Ego?
That's all I was thinking about.
Ego, you got the echo. Just swipe the screen down. I better know it. Ego, swipe the screen down. Y'all better know it, man. There you go. She
Ooh,
back.
I said that 3 times over there. Okay,
Yeah.
Kev, chill.
So
Get that fucking
I mean,
noise
It
like
didn't
that.
cut out to all
she
of
got a call.
us.
So that's the thing that I do explain in my book, and I also talk about how us men should be. What we should be the role models for our children. We should show them like there's more to life than just being a rapper or being a sports star. Because that's all these young men think about these days, and this is what I guide them in my book. So, Chris, man, I hope you grab the book, man. Chris, you got to grab it, man. It's on Amazon right now. You can go to my page. The link is in my bio. You can hit it, brother. You could just check it out or read a little bit before you even grab it. But Kevin, to tell you, man, it made some changes in some people's lives, brother. It made some real changes. Because Kevin used to look at me like, man, what? I never, what? I'm like, yeah, man. So
Leave
it
us
never
men
since.
alone.
For real. And and she's right though. It's only 41 pages. It's not even like you getting a 300 and 400 page book. By the time you get to the middle, you don't forgot the first part.
And I'm like, my attention span is terrible. So this book is like, it's beautiful. It is for like bad attention span people. It is perfect. But I like to, it's really for like men, who just don't who want to, because people, when he made it, people kind of thought he was being petty. And for him to make this out of a book and like be like cut, like dang, like he really made it to where it does make sense. Like people not laughing no more. They're not like, oh, okay, you just being funny. And I was like, oh shoot, this really makes sense. And some women just didn't like it because like, dang, it's putting these men on game, like how to really move. They don't like that. And then, but he gets on the men about certain things, like how to just, how to be productive, how to be gentlemen, things like that. And not to put yourself in crazy situations. So
Thank you very much, though, Ego. I appreciate it. And I'm just trying to show women too that, man, chivalry is not dead. Chivalry is still here. The men just have to possess those qualities and be the man that they're supposed to be, so that the woman can see how chivalrous he actually is. So it's way more to it than that. And the next book that I have is called 90-Day Rules for Men, Volume 2, The Woman. Women are not gonna like me when they read this, boy. They gonna be
When
they
is
not.
you doing that live with the list?
Oh man, I do believe tomorrow. I supposed to have done it today though, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it today. I do believe that tomorrow would be a good time to do that because I don't have much to, I've been busy, for a while. So I'm gonna take some time and do it tomorrow. And a lot of women are not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it because the shoe is gonna fit so many of them, guaranteed. And they're going to have a lot of questions of why, because I don't have any explanations behind it. And my next live that I'm going to do after that is, ladies, would you date a man that makes 80K a year, do a regular life, and treat you well? Or would you rather have a man that makes over 100K, don't pay you no attention, and treat you like trash? So yeah, it's about to be a lot of things. Eric K. also see Ego said, would it fit me?
I wear size 9, would it fit? No, but
See, you gotta you will, but
Oh, so you got some big women feet over
yeah,
here.
but
Wow.
I mean, like a
Let
lot
me
of
see.
women are gonna be, because there's a thing, Kevin. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let somebody else speak, because I get to talking too much. I need to shut up sometime. But there's a thing in there. Is one of them is called, one woman to stay away from is the show pony woman.
show pony. What's this?
Yeah, exactly. Blew your mind. I ain't gonna even tell you.
I can't wait to know these definitions.
Hey, listen. I love what this brother's saying, man, and he's absolutely right about a lot of the books that brothers are missing and the information to be shared. Like, I love the fact that you're an author, bro. I took a shot at being an author back in 2009. I wrote my first book then, and it's called The 9 Classes of the Modern Woman. And bro, the hate I got from that book, I got 15,000 readers in my first 2 weeks as a new author. I just published it online. It's on bookieman.com back in 2000, back in that time, 2009. And I had 15,000 people that liked it and downloaded it. I had no idea that just simple ideas and concepts about things that I had been through, as a young pickup artist, because I was a pickup artist for 2.5 years, that I would be able to convey those ideas. And when I put the 9 types of women out there and the 4 types of guys, bro, I got invited to so many podcasts and everything. I had to back up out of it because I was starting to get a negative stigma about knowing certain information and putting information out there that could be used against people, both men and women. So I backed up out of it, and I'm telling you, I was being called all types of things because I just had information, and it couldn't be disputed because I literally gathered the information from a 5,000 people survey. I surveyed 5,000 people in 7 states, and I got the results back. And these weren't all metropolitan areas that I was doing the surveys in. When I got all the information back and put it all on paper, the book was only 68 pages. Just 68 pages. But the way that it was formatted, it wasn't written like a story. It was written like it was almost research and fact based, because it was based on a survey. And when I tell you, like, what you're talking about in my book, what you call that trick pony, I call that the class B. Because I talk about the 9 types of women, right? And the 9 types of women is the amateur, the bad, the casual, the dangerous, the educated, the F. That's the freaky defiant. The G was the good. The H is the harmonious. The I is the both the puma and the cougar, right? And when I put it out there like that, it was like, people were like, I got so many crazy reviews, man. It was bananas. So keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Hey, brother. Hey, look, mate. Hey, look. DM me, brother. We gonna give a Kev. I see you. Yes, sir. Hey, but hey, DM me though. Hashtag.
It's what you hit.
Hashtag,
Say no, let me
hashtag,
stop.
man. Just DM me. It's what you hearing, huh? Yeah. DM me though, hashtag, man. We gonna link up because I got this other one, man. It's called, man. I'm telling you, man, that the show pony, bro. It's a lot of things, and a lot of women are so ready for my one thing that I'm about to blast, and they've been trying to figure it out, and it's called the hashtag. It's called hashtag Gray Space. Women do not even have the slight clue of what that is, but the majority of them live there, and
Bro,
they
you.
they
It's so
live there.
funny. I was just talking about that on somebody's pod like 3 weeks ago. So it's funny that man, bro, do it. I mean, you can interview me for it because I know about that gray space, and having a conversation about that space is a
Don't even talk
really
about it.
unaccountable
Don't even
space.
give them a
Yeah.
don't even just we gonna leave it at that. Just don't even give them no insight, no pieces, no nothing. We just gonna say that and leave that there because a lot of women start guessing and they all been wrong. And I've spoken to over Kevin, I tell you, I've spoken to over 20,000 women, bro, like literally in real conversations. I spoke to a lot of men in I'm talking about 40 to 20,000 men too, real conversations. We've been talking about these things. It's the reason my book came about because I talked to so many women and spoke to so many women about things. I'm like, okay, give me your input. When they did, this book came out. And they are mad about the book that some women are upset about the book that I have. And it was the things that they are asking for from a man. And then they're like, well, now the man is going to be single. Now I'm like, you're the same women who talked to me and asked me for this. I'm listening to all the women and I'm listening to their grievances and disdain that they have towards men. Came up with the solution. But the reason why these women were mad, my dear friends, was because they realized that once this man becomes this man, they no longer
Excuses are out the window.
they no longer can get things without earning them. They don't get a free ride.
Excuse.
Exactly.
Excuses are out the window. They're out the
If
window.
people don't know better, they're gonna fall into the trap. That's why I like the one that you did. You know, I know it's a thing out there now where it's a woman saying like $500 for the date or something like that. Is that like for the first date? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the relationship deposit.
Yeah,
The
okay.
dating deposit.
But no,
Hey,
it was
Kev,
the
can you
date.
do
It was
me a
for the
favor?
date.
Hey, Kev, can you do me a favor though, brother? Why you showing that right now? Could you go to that with the 90-day rules for men and read the first one for me, if
I was
you
about
don't
to
mind?
do that.
Oh wait, we already on
Nope.
it.
I do it
I was
He
not.
first.
said
I was
no.
on
He
the
said no.
page.
Hey,
I
Ego,
was
can
on
you
the
do that for me
page.
though?
Look, I was
Yeah,
right
To
here.
the first page, the
Ooh,
yeah,
introduction.
both of y'all read a paragraph. You know, like they
yeah.
used to
Read
do in
the
school.
see in the 90
Which
day
one, the
rules for men. The
introduction or
first
the
rule, rule
preface?
number one.
Rule
No,
All
number
right,
rule
one.
so
number one.
Kev, read the introduction and then also read the next paragraph.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, go ahead, because Alter already on it. She like, let
Thanks,
me go.
baby. Right.
Yeah. So and if you
Taking a deep look inside
no,
yourself.
the night go to the 90-day rules first. The first rule, rule number one,
Am I tripping?
Page three.
Oh,
Page three.
page 3.
okay. I got you.
Hey,
I
she
got you.
already know the whole book.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
No, yeah, they own it.
Page 3. No overspending on dates. Oh, you gonna hit it with the hard one first. That was the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? I got that paragraph and all both of them right.
Yeah, go ahead, Cam. Go ahead. What
This
is
is
say though?
important because you want to make sure that the woman you are invested in is worth spending a lot of money on. Money isn't everything, and it does not define who you are. Not saying you to be cheap and all, but keep it within the limits. Also, this will give you the opportunity to be more creative, taking her for a nice walk, breakfast at a nice cafe, lunch, a comfortable bistro, picnic in the park, or maybe just sitting in the beach. things like this, things like this put yourself in the area and place where you can get to know more about each other without all of the not loud noises and or distractions. Focus on her and keep her attention. Don't
Period.
drift off into your surroundings. Eye contact is very important, so remain in the moment. A genuine woman enjoys being the center of attention. This will also allow her to open up to you, and you will become more open as well.
Mind you, he said
Then she
genuine
will
woman.
open the buttons. Oh no, no.
You know what? Oh. No. Mind you, it said genuine. So she's not being genuine. She's not caring about being a center of attention. She's trying to get what she can get and then get out. So yeah.
Facts.
Exactly. So that's why I say, and plus there too, the women are talking about men are reckless with money, they doing this and stuff like that. See, but at the same time, now this is why I say that unrealistic stuff come in with those lists. Because they want you to take them to a restaurant that costs five, maybe three, four, $500 to go eat at, but then complain that you broke. I wouldn't be broke if I wasn't spending three, four, $500 on you just to go eat some damn bread.
Well, look, I'm not broke just because I'm smart with how to spend my money.
Exactly.
Why would try to go for someplace that costs $500 a night when the next day we gonna be like, dang, I can't even get what I want to eat now because of yesterday. You
Yeah,
gotta
or
think.
you
You gotta think
dipping in
long
your car
term.
insurance money.
Right. Exactly. Now I can't drive my car because I didn't use my car payment money on you, which wasn't supposed to be dipped into. Come on, I ain't broke. I'm smart.
Exactly. It makes you smarter.
It makes
And
you.
that's what women been asking, like how can a man do it? Okay, then that makes him, and if it goes to it, if it further into my book, it also tells, wow, like if he does this, then she can't complain about that. If he does this, she can't complain about that. So then it takes away all of the things that they have been complaining about men from the majority, and then but you know the next thing that they do is they ask, well, do you really want to be with a woman? Don't ask that man in my book that question. Because the man that reads my book will literally look at that woman and leave her in a moment of silence where she can't do nothing but think about what she just said. And he will turn around and he will walk off. Okay, you have a good day. You know, these women, my book, it guides men because women been saying this for decades, man, for centuries. You got to earn it. I'm not going to give you nothing. You're going to have to earn this from me. How many times y'all heard women say that all the time?
Never.
Factual.
All the
But
time. You're gonna
look,
have to
that's been the
earn this.
whole
You ain't finna get this
thing.
ain't for free.
Right.
But now,
Right.
right, so now my book guides men to let women know you gotta earn this. You ain't finna get this for free. Just because you're a woman, you think I'm supposed to just do it? I
Be
don't
some
think
bad
so.
women.
I'm not finna work hard on myself and put in all this work that I did to myself to make the necessary changes
Facts.
for me. And then you think that you finna just get it because you feel entitled to it? If you ain't putting in the work, you ain't getting a damn thing. Show me you worth $300 dinner. You know,
Woo.
show me you worth a $5,000 trip. You talking about, oh, I'm wifey, but don't want to do the wifely duties or or portray the wifey activities before you become a wife. But you want a man to show that he's a husband before he even marries you, and it's not even a 100% that you gonna marry him, that he's your first choice. You see what I'm saying? That's what my book guides men to do. It guides them to increase those qualities that they have, or if they don't have them, go get them, put them together, become the foundation and the structure. Because a lot of women be asking, because that's in my book too, a lot of women ask, like, what do you bring to the table? I tell men to say, man, I don't bring nothing to the table because I'm the foundation. I'm going to be the foundation to where you can come sit your table down on so you can stop carrying it.
Right.
We ain't no tables, y'all. Men, we're not tables. Because you can kick the leg from under a table and everything that's on the table is going to fall and hit the ground. You're going to have to start all back over. You can't walk and kick a foundation and it fall.
Now unless you made it titanium.
Yes, but yeah. So, yeah, you can't do that, though. Yeah, it's time to eat, Kev. I got to get up out of here, but I just want to let you know. Hey, Chris, man, you can go to Amazon too, man. Grab the book, my dude. Hashtag brother, send me the DM. We
I'll
gonna
check
link
it
up.
out.
We gonna put it all together. I'm going. Yes, sir.
Well,
Yeah,
what's the
man.
name of it? The man
I'm
with the
going.
white.
That's how
I'm
he
going
sound when he
live.
eating.
I'm gonna go live tomorrow, and it's gonna be on, man. I'm gonna need y'all though. Y'all, I'm gonna need the family. But Kev, man, I appreciate you having me, brother, man. I'll be
For sure,
back.
man.
All right, love y'all.
All right, for sure, bro.
That big time. And then there were three.
It's gonna be. We got some more, man.
Yes.
I got faith.
Oh, Alter, read the next part. Read the next part. What's the
Oh,
next
you want
rule?
to
What's
hear
the
some
next
more?
rule? Yeah. What's the next rule?
The next rule. Hold on, let me back up.
What y'all talking about? We talking about enhancing them elbows, you know what I'm saying, bro? She said she want to be stirring that new Ludacris song. Throw them bows.
Woo! Sorry,
Go
y'all.
ahead and hit her with that. Go ahead and hit her with that excessive texting and calling. Oh, that's the
Hit
one
it
that be
with the
perfect on Mary J.
auntie bowls, the auntie
Okay.
elbows.
No, see, hold on. Let's talk about this. No excessive texting or calling, okay? In the beginning, moderation is the key. Since you both may be working 9 to 5, you can't call and text all day. I'm not saying don't communicate with her. Just keep it controlled. Good mornings, good afternoons, sorry, and good nights are cool. But doing it all day and trying to talk constantly makes you look desperate and needy, period. So take care of your daily responsibilities first, then call. So she's like, why you ain't call me all day? Because I got stuff to do. That's what you tell her. If she has children, allow her some time to handle her parental duties. Plus, if she is interested in you as much as you are in her, she will reach out to you. That's a big one. So look, I was talking to my brother, and he was talking about this girl and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, I'm always find myself talking, like reaching out to her. I said, oh yeah, you need to change that up. Let her reach out. If she's not reaching out to you, that's the issue. Cause you're not even on her mind like that. So you back up a little bit and let her do some of that reaching out. Okay. Period. Women will begin to wonder if you are doing anything with your life. If you are always texting and calling her throughout the day, throughout the entire day. So, keep it in order. She will appreciate that you are not being overwhelming. Okay? So the thing is, this is what men have to understand, right? Women will lie to you in a sense because, like, we'll tell you why you ain't talking to me all day, but then when you do that, we're annoyed because you're doing it too much, right? So you can't really win with us on that. So you got to kind of think ahead. And that's what this book does help you with. It helps you to think. It helps you to think ahead because you're like, dang, let me text her when I get a break. Let me text her. And it's like, dang, like, do you ever have something to do? Like, why you always on my head? So it's like, don't worry about that. I won't be on your head like that. I'm gonna space it out so that she'll feel like, okay, I need to still make sure I'm on his mind type thing, but like, let me see where he at. You know, it's like, so she know that she can't use that as an excuse. Like, dang, why you always calling me? Why you always on my phone? I was like, that's fine. So yeah, I think this book is so dope because like it helps you to be steps ahead of what the woman may say, and that'll push you back 10 feet. So
Jekyll and Hyde. That's exactly what it is.
Facts.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You gotta have that good side and you gotta have that bad side. Both in the same person.
Jacqueline,
Indifference. Indifference is very attractive, and women say they want consistency, but really they just want what they want when they want it.
Yes.
The truth is that.
Yes.
The truth is that indifference is more attractive. What women say they want and what they react to are very different. They're very different. So it's like she might say she want a guy who pulls out chairs and a guy who brings flowers and all of this, but she reacts to the guy who shows up and says, "I'm here. You ready to go?" Know what I'm saying? She reacts to him.
No, I mean you got our business just a little bit. That's just too much. Nah, he doing too. Yo, how many hashtags got our brain like that's crazy. That is insane. Nah, hashtag. Quit telling us like that. That ain't cool.
You're supposed to keep it a secret, man.
It's secret. Right. But we need to know these things. Y'all say we gotta understand women. That's how it go. We trying to understand it.
Hashtag keep talking on this land, but god dang.
No, I would never. I would never see. I think the issue with men, in all honesty, and maybe even women too, is that we're trying to understand each other. I would never tell any man or any woman to try to understand the man or the woman. What you want to do is come to an understanding. You want to accept what it is and be of like fill a void or be of assistance. You don't need to be trying to understand them. Stop trying to understand women. That process is too long. You need to slow drip that. You need to tablespoon that. You need to do that like in your downtime. Think about it a little later. But right now, just be,
just be obedient and just be an assistant. Just be of assistance. You know what I'm saying? Just if you want to understand, like if it's not unreasonable, just do it. If you want to understand it, ask for an example, and then later, manipulate that example she gave you. Like, I would never tell guys to try to understand women, because the truth of the matter is that we will never actually understand until we get to a place of empathy. And empathy is being able to take your pain. Like, you might get hit in the toe and I might get hit in the shoulder, and the only thing I can understand is that we both experienced pain. We can't be going around here verifying what women go through with what we go through. It won't compute the same way. Your shoulder and her foot is different things. So it's not about understand. It's not about trying to understand. It's just about accepting and just being of assistance or filling voids. I think it's a waste of time trying to understand people, especially all at once. Do that with a slow drip. It is long-term medication trying to understand your partner. That's long-term medication.
That's a good point that you said about the oh my God, like when she says like that she wants that, I forgot how you said it. When she's saying that she wants that from you, but really she don't. Like, I forgot you said that, but that's like really real, because you really have to look past what's being said and then see what she's reacting to. She may, like you said, like, she's like, I want a guy that's like this, and he tells me all these great things about myself, but she's responding to, she's telling you the idea in her head, what people say is what you should go for, but in her mind, what she's attracted to is a guy that says, hey, let's go. Let's do this, let's do that. So that's where some men feel like they fall on her face, like, dang, I was being this great gentleman, she fell for this dude. Yeah, because what she's telling you and what she's wanting is two different things in that concept.
That's weird how you say
Absolutely.
that. I usually tell people to try to understand your partner, though. I always say that, though. But I think understanding.
I would never tell anybody to understand their partner. It is a waste of time. It is a waste of time. You can do that. I mean, it's long-term medicine, man. It's like, I mean, it's like, it's long. Like, you got, like, understanding people is, you have to get the concept, right? And it takes a while to get the concept.
You know your wife's body language and all that, right?
That took a long time.
Yeah, but that's the whole key, though. When you get with a partner, you're supposed to eventually, that way, because I know they're going to say communication is the key to life and all this other stuff, right?
Yeah, eventually is the magic word. Yeah, eventually is the magic word. It's I didn't say, I didn't say never understand. I said it's a waste of time if you're trying to do it all at once, right? The idea is to always be relating. Always be relating. Like, guys that don't get none are typically guys who are trying to get some. But the guy who acts like it doesn't matter is always getting it thrown at him, because women validate themselves through attention and how much, how much they're like desire stuff. So the guy who turns away from a woman and then looks back at her and say that's cool, or the guy who compliments one thing, hey, that's a nice bracelet, and then turns away and looks away, that guy gets that woman more than you do. You know, I tell guys all the time, every woman is ugly until proven beautiful. It's service, not a presence. And that's the whole thing. When you make women earn you, then they will want to keep you, because women like people that they have earned. If you just give things to women, they don't value you. There's nothing important about you when you're just offering yourself to somebody. Like, okay, I'll put it this way: you will gain more value in your absence than you will in your presence. You will gain more value in your absence than you will in your presence, simply because she will be like, you know what, man, I wish he was around. And then when you come around, she will treat you like you're something. But that's only because you're absent. And people hate to hear that truth, but it's so real. There's times you have to deny people access to you on purpose. On purpose.
sorry, I ain't got time for games, man. I ain't doing all
You
that.
gotta put them hoops up. You gotta put
You
them
act
the
like I don't
rings of
like you, so
fire.
you can like me. I'm
But
good on that.
there are times you gotta put the hoops up, the rings of
I'm not
fire,
out there with the jump.
the pull the sharks, the high wall with the spikes. You gotta have those up. To see if it's truly worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a little patience for that, man. I'm good on all that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I do feel it. Though. I understand that,
He
though.
said, I'm sorry.
What happened?
He said, I'm sorry.
I understand.
Like I get what he's saying, like to the T, and it takes definitely time and experience. Because I feel like it sounds more difficult when hearing it in one sitting, how he's saying it, but over time, it just comes second nature to him. I think how he's saying that and expressing it. But I do understand people have different ways of how they go into it, and if it's working for you, it's working for you. But there is sometimes like how you have to move a little bit based off of what you're trying to accomplish. I think.
I think even vetting and stuff, that's part of trying to understand who you talking to, though. All that stuff we got to do with understanding.
Yeah, but as again, vetting is a lifetime thing.
Yep.
It's not just a one and off thing. Like, oh, I vetted this person. Nah, we good.
Yeah, I'm
Nah,
good, right? You
you
got at least
gotta
know the main things.
right.
So
You
that's what I
gotta
look for. I try to look for. I think my main thing is see how somebody act under being in under their emotions and stuff, how they react to things. If they that person that always got to pop off real fast and all that stuff, and if they do that, I try to see how that play into my future. Like, man,
right.
you
Like,
doing
see how
something
they
like
act
this, you know, stuff,
on
little
see how
stuff
they
like
act on
that.
a daily
But ain't little.
basis.
That's one of
Right.
my main things.
What's
Right.
one of you? What you say?
Nah, you gotta see. Right. You gotta see how they act on a day-to-day basis. Like, how do you wake
Facts.
up? How you go to sleep? What you look like as soon as you open your eyes? How you brush your teeth? Do you brush your teeth angry? You know, you gotta be like,
Facts.
yo,
Peace. I think
how
she said that.
like you really gotta pay attention to that person, and that's why I say if you in life, period, not just relationships, just being a person living in this world, you gotta weigh everything every day. Every day is something
Who
that'll
said
be
she was
better
talking?
every day,
That's what we
and
do now. We
especially when
try
it
to
comes down
understand
to
the
that
people in our
relationship.
room and stuff. Yeah, I can't. I'm always gonna stick with that. Understanding is the key to life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's the key to life, man.
The more you understand, the more you understand.
Facts. And I understood
Yeah, you
that.
understand that?
Right? See?
That's why I thought we right
I
there.
understood the
The more you,
understanding.
oh
That's
look, the
what.
more you know, the more you understand.
Yep.
That's facts, though.
Yep.
Get to really know somebody, and that knowledge can even look, and the way that knowledge actually shows up with somebody is if you is this, as soon as that person has any type of reaction, you already know why and how to solve it. You already know if they're hungry or not just because you just looked at them like, yeah, I could tell he or she is hungry. You
I
know.
like what
Right. Exactly.
Brittany said though. Like peace
I'm
is
gonna
my.
get
I got you said it because peace is. She said peace is my number one requirement. Your
facts.
soul needs to be at rest. To me, how I took that statement is like she's because you know how people say like you need to be my peace, stuff like that. Like I'm not gonna be your peace. Be your own peace. I need to know when I'm going to sleep. You ain't kicking me in the face because you ain't at rest. Like I need you to get
Right.
yourself together. Be your own peace so we can be peaceful together. Thank you.
Right. Yeah, but when they
The
say be
person
my
say that run.
peace,
You need to
right.
be my
But
peace.
the thing is, when I say be my peace, I'm like, nah, that means you ain't got no peace in you already.
Exactly. Like
When I
no.
say that, I look at it as I got my own peace, you got your own
Yep.
peace. When we come together, don't disturb mine, and I won't disturb yours. We
Period. There
gonna
you
be
go.
Make it
peaceful
more
together,
peaceful.
right?
Amen.
Exactly. We just creating a bigger piece right there. So when we working together, when we in harmony, if we disagree on something, we disagree on the basis of, I got this view, you got this view. That's fair. Keep it like that, but we could try something else, that could be neutral. That's how you keep your peace on it.
It shouldn't
I
be
can.
your source, your God, or your therapist. Oh, don't hurt him like that. Right. You just shouldn't be
Period.
dependent on that. That's all it is. Dependent on somebody else's piece to be your piece. That's where you mess up.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to be my happiness. Make me happy. All that stuff got to be
Cool.
self first
Right,
And
make
anyway.
me happy.
the question that answers number 2. That's what emotionally intelligent people actually act like. They act like peace.
I think people seen this room. I just scared them off. I just thought about that. It was a lot of people that came in here. They like, shoot, there this guy again.
This guy.
This guy. They be like, not this guy. What are you talking
tired
about
of this guy,
now?
man. Keep
They be like,
None of
oh,
When
what
they
are you
saw
talking
facts
about
on feelings,
now?
they was running.
Right.
what?
The facts had the money.
Oh yeah, that got him. That for sure. That colorful word right there got him. I should have made that empath word super big.
Right, but that's exactly what emotionally intelligent people look like and act like. You can
Cool.
tell the emotionally intelligent by the way they walk, and you can tell how they act by the way they talk.
Well, they
Wait,
react
can you
to
expound on the
things.
last one though, Kev?
On the
I
last
said,
one.
yeah.
Ooh, that's I'm just trying to get somewhere to see what they cause I be seeing people that so called call themselves empaths, you know what I'm saying? See how the fingers go. They selfish in the mud. They always, but you don't understand me and all this stuff. But I thought you was an empath. You supposed to understand that. What you worried about being understood for? I don't know. That just be weird to me though. I just feel like they be faking it. They be narcissists.
I get that. I get that.
That's some fake ones though. Fake empaths.
Exactly. You be able to conduct yourself a little bit better. In essence, I get that.
Hashtag, you understand some stuff over there? Understand that?
I'm sick.
Yeah, man. How we doing? How we doing?
Say you understand?
It's that same thing when I was like that in that room with the deserve. We was talking about deserve. I think that's where things went soft with I ain't gonna say her name though, but
Say your name.
Yeah, that just
right now for some odd reason, but it is what it is. So should come back over to the red pill side.
Yeah, join the red pills. we gotta make that. We gotta make that a slogan. Like we gotta make that a slogan. Join the red pill side. Join the force.
Your voice was low.
She flew away from the phone.
I thought she had too much going on over there.
Right.
I just be where I be at.
That was a purple pill.
Like, you need to go over there because you be over there. She be over there with the so and so. I'm like, what? What the who? Like, is we gangs around this place? Like, I ain't know.
Right. But hey, red pill gang, blue pill gang, purple pill, purple pills.
I guess it is a game. I didn't know I was part of the game. I just be where it makes sense sometimes. That's it.
Right. And there's a lot of things that make sense on both sides, but there's always a right and wrong. And that's always where people get it so screwed up at. It's because there are things that people see as right, and then there's a lot of right things that people see as wrong. So I think that's a disconnect that we'll just never get over. But we gotta try to navigate it as best as possible.
Facts.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't try to understand everything and everybody. Everybody think everybody's supposed to understand everything, and you don't have to understand everything. But you just have to. That's what I'm trying to say. I won't say like that. I'll say agree. I think people want you to have an agreement and things. I can understand your concept because I like to hear a different point of view, so I can have a broader understanding overall of how people think, why they move, things like that.
I
But
understand you for a minute. I'm glad.
it's like I don't.
You meant to agree. I was like, I'm gonna drink my water. I get y'all was gonna make a live about that. I think did I make a live about that? I said basically like, yeah, you can understand, but I can understand you, but that don't mean I have to agree with you. You know what I'm saying? People be acting like you just don't understand. Like, no, I've been understood you a while ago. I just don't agree with it.
Right. I can understand exactly where you're coming from, what you mean, but you don't hear that until I'm saying, yeah, I agree with you. I'm rocking with that.
Right.
Versus me having a different opinion. It's okay that I think differently than your opinion. That's crazy. Like I get where you're coming from in your body, but where my mind is at, I don't perceive it as true or something I want to agree with. It's just that I understand where you're coming from. I got you.
My mind's telling me no. Right, exactly.
I'm so done.
Exactly. It's all about that balance. Hey, you gotta understand empathy and sympathy.
have
You gotta
balance.
understand the difference. Yep. Gotta understand the difference
Staying on the
between
red side.
exactly. Staying in the purple, going on the purple side in the middle.
That's what I want to say. Is it a? Let me see, because it seemed like, huh?
Hmm? What you say?
I said nothing. Sorry.
Oh. She keep running into the phone. It's like she go, you know how, like you know how you put the phone.
Can't be giving me that teacher look like, did you just say something? Did you speak out of turn? I was like, oh, sorry. I'm quiet, my bad.
Right, but you gotta wonder
Trying to
is there a middle of it?
understand, you know?
Exactly. You gotta understand the facts over the empaths.
Right. Oh, waiting on my man to come back in there with that. Man, I was hoping I was gonna run into a bunch of fake empaths in here, man. That's all I was looking for,
Oh,
man.
it looks like it's like as soon as they
I'm
saw
start tricking
empath, they
people on
went
these
away.
topics so I can get them. Yeah, I got you.
Right,
We got time
gotcha.
for now. I swear, but it's like that.
Right, that's how it go. That's how it
I'm
go.
good, because that's all people talk about. Like, I can't do that man and woman stuff all the time. That's the only time, like, people be on berserk and stuff with
Yeah.
their numbers.
Oh, and
I
what I
don't
hate
know.
about those is they just keep going in circles and circles and circles
Yeah.
and
It
circles.
be giving themselves
And
headaches.
right, like you're not trying to solve anything about that. Why are you talking about it? I understand I understand the first few conversations about it. That's cool. Do I agree with some stuff on both sides? Of course. Because everybody knows somebody somewhere got some trauma somehow, somewhere, some why, or some
Facts.
reason. But the thing is, how you moving on from that trauma affects how you living now and affects the future. If you're not trying to move forward in any type of light to be like, all right, let me burn this baggage so I can start living this way. Let me just try to at least get this mindset in my head so I can start, elevating to a different level. You don't have to elevate like social economically. Just elevate for yourself to a different person. Because everybody can change. You just got to put the work in it. If you don't want to put the work, then you ain't going to see no good results that you're asking for.
I was talking about it other live because I was I had went past this other live and I was just shocked by what it was saying. Is what I realized too is like some people legit. I know they say it's on both sides. I just really honestly haven't ran into it like
Right.
that. It's just really it's some women out here who they just don't like men. Period. They
Right.
absolutely
That's
don't like men. They literally said, and I have them saying they don't like y'all. They don't like men, right?
right.
So that's the thing. Is like as much as you kind of that's why like I be hoping that sometimes men just don't go in certain rooms because no matter how you express yourself, no matter how calm your tone is, they're not hearing what you got to say because you're a man. They're not caring what you got to say. So you have to know. That's when discernment comes in and know. When I go into this room, when I go into this panel, am I going to go up against people who have the ability to have a conversation and put aside how they feel and their biases? Or am I in a room where they say, I don't give a goddamn what you say, I don't care how nice you say, I'm going to find a way to twist your words and turn it around to where it ends up being where we're right, you look crazy, and because we can't stand you. So like you really have to be careful with that. Because like I know that I be in rooms where it seems like people think like oh they don't respect women, they don't respect women, things like that, based off of their personal feelings of how they feel like they got treated or dealt with, whatever case is, not adding in or putting in what they probably added to the conversation. And sometimes they are just probably just being irritating, right? But I can almost understand somebody being annoying, even slightly disrespectful, versus somebody who outrightly saying I can't stand this type of person, this sex. That's a little different for me. Because now I know that regardless of the fact you're not trying to get nowhere.
Just saying it.
That's just like because the
And it
one the
took
woman
one
said
guy.
when the women has and then the guy be I'm like I don't know this is the one guy that be in there with the women talking like this is crazy because I'm just like, so are you speaking about you, because you are the guy. They said they don't like men. You are a man. I don't know how much you agree with these people. They discrediting you too. But however, the woman has said that men need women and but men need women, but women don't need men. Women only need women. And I'm still trying to understand how we only need women. I'm trying to get that. She legit said that. The conversation, first of all, was crazy, insane as hell. But that threw me off. I just want to know if y'all understand it, because I asked another panel because I really want to understand
Felt
it.
like it was a clickbait or something.
Yeah, that's definitely clickbait.
No,
Somebody
I wish it
asking
Because
for
wasn't. But
attention.
no, they downheartedly believe that statement.
I mean, because especially when you break it down, when stuff like that is everybody. What's going around is people are prize fight, like prize versus prize. Like I'm the prize. No, I'm the prize. You gotta look at what is the prize exactly. What exactly makes you so great above everybody else that you're not seen as being offered? Because everybody else got something. So when you say that, that's like saying, "Oh, I'm better than you because I got this, this, and that." But the other person got this, this, and that too. It would still be better than you. So there's no way we can be better than each other. So if I'm good at something and you're good at something, if I'm lacking in one area and you lacking in one area, we both come together. We can fix it. That's what partnership is. That was
No,
the true tradition.
no, they call that struggle love. That's struggle love.
But that's crazy because y'all not struggling. If you're not struggling alone, what makes you think we're gonna struggle together? For
I say,
real.
I heard that struggle love thing before. I was in one live talking about that. I feel like that's a mindset though.
It is. It
I
really
feel like it's
is.
just a
And I
mindset.
think that struggle level is one sided because if y'all working together, y'all not gonna struggle.
It
And
ain't
that's
even that.
why,
It's a subjective thing. Like
right.
it just depends on the lifestyle people got and the way you look at things. That's why I think I was in Peter Live when I was talking about that though. That struggle love is a mindset because like the reason why I say that because you can change your mindset like hey we gonna make it through this type love or we gotta something right because if you look at struggle that's how you gonna keep facing things and you struggle oh, man I'm
Struggle.
barely getting this I'm barely getting that or so this whatever you know what I'm saying.
Right.
And then what are you struggling with? You know what I'm saying? What's the goal of your whole relationship? So I don't know why being so subjective and why like I'm like bro that's just it's really a mindset because we can
Yeah,
think we
I agree with
struggling
that.
people doing worse than us. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So
I
that's just
agree
be
with
weird
that.
to me.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, I'm not at that point, but I'm still here. You know. Then you got
Brandon
people
here I
that's
gotta bring
like,
the other dude now up here now. Gotta bring up.
Nothing, bro. Like
yeah.
I'm barely making it through a day at work. Barely.
This dude that came in with the tiniest voice ever. What is
Nah, he came in walking away from the phone. Come closer to the phone.
No,
There
I
you go.
said, I don't want to make it through nothing. I can barely make it through a day of work, bro. I just saw a school bus get hit by a semi truck.
Wait, who's talking?
That's
That's
Brandon.
Brandon.
That's
Oh, I
Brandon.
can't see him in the thing. It's supposed to sound like him, but I don't see nobody else. That's crazy.
Like, bro, it's weird. It's mad crazy. Like, I'm just sitting here, right? And I'm like, what the hell's going on? We went from 3 lanes to 2 lanes to 1 lane, right?
Why?
So it's a
Getting
whole
imposter
school
today.
bus that pinned a semi truck up against the wall right next to a residential home. I'm like, yo, y'all not driving right, bro.
They do not drive. I swear.
Y'all not driving. Y'all not driving right, bro. Like, where's the logic, bro? Like, bro, it's not safe in these Las Vegas streets, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
That's because it's feelings over facts over there.
Vegas averages an accident every 5 minutes.
Wow.
Nice.
A car accident. We had 262 casualties in car accidents last year.
That's why everything happening in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's crazy.
Bye, Kev. Jesus.
Jesus. Right, that's wild. Oh
No,
my.
that's terrible. Like, I'm telling you, the streets is just not safe out there.
I
People
thought New
don't
York would have
realize
been
that.
like worse or something. Oh, never mind. Is it?
What'd you say,
They just
Kat?
walk a lot. The worst they can do is step on each other's Timberlands, right?
What?
In Chicago.
I'm so done. How the school bus got
I
a
got in an
semi
accident.
truck?
My Timbs got scuffed.
Yeah, hey.
Let me stop for the end of jump with me. I'm out of nowhere. Talking about New York.
New York, New York. But dang, the Maxes be crazy though.
So I got a
But
question. If a
we might
chick
have
say, "I
a
want to see you so bad," right? And she be like, "I'm about to fly you out," is you
Ooh.
going?
Ooh.
oh, she
Uh,
better send me.
you know who
Sound
want to
like a
see you so
setup. I'm
bad?
good on that.
I'm about to say, you know who want to see you so bad? Her and her nigga.
That's what it be. That's the
That'd be
setup.
your
I'm
last
trying to
fly.
tell you the story, right? So peep game. My homeboy hit me up. He like, "Bro, I'm about to go and visit this girl, bro. She done bought my plane ticket and everything." I said, if
Please
you
tell
don't
me
see
I'm
that
going.
as a red flag, sir,
You gonna be
I
flying, all
kindly
right.
bid you adieu. I ain't going nowhere, nowhere, ever again. I learned my
Right, that's
lesson flying out to meet a woman. No. I told him what happened. He was like, "I don't care. She different." I'm like, damn.
You different someone
How is she
behind your
different?
dresses.
What you say?
She behind you in a different address underground somewhere.
Uh, I don't know. I think it's weird. He said, "I'm about to fly out because she buying a plane ticket." I said,
how long he knew her.
Please tell your friend no.
3 weeks.
What?
3 weeks.
See? Oh my God.
So is that a red flag? Like I'm telling him, or should
Most
I just let
definitely.
him go on ahead and put
No.
his tippy toes in the swimming pool?
Well, I got a few questions. How long they been talking?
3
He
weeks.
said 3 weeks.
3 weeks. That's a red flag.
That's what I said.
3 weeks. That's a red flag.
3 weeks to make him, to manipulate him.
Right. She just trying to. That sounds too much like a setup. Being from the hood. That sounds too much like a setup. For real.
That's what I
Exactly.
told him.
It just is.
That is a setup. Right. She right.
I told
Yep.
him that.
Tell him don't
And he
do it.
didn't want to listen. He was like, "I don't care what you say, bro. She different. I'm telling you." I'm like,
He a long distance
I
relationship or something?
well look. Being that that's the case, you just gotta hope you see him the next time. Tell him be safe and um, um, just hope for the best because you gotta treat it like the child that's gonna try to test anything anyway. He gotta see it the hard way.
treating him like
If
a
something
child. I'm not,
happen,
bro.
just
I'm a
let it
child.
happen.
I'm looking for my child. And my
Right.
child wouldn't do some shit like that. My ask
Right.
you, how do you feel about girls walking on them? Don't do it.
I'm trying to think. I guess the police with him around something, no, but no.
Would never
It might,
advocate
I
for a
mean, it
man to go
might,
visit a girl in
might.
another state.
I don't
You
know.
might have to
I'm
just
thinking
put a
on that.
tracker on him.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I don't think ain't like because I'm thinking about like ain't like they're gonna get off the airplane and just be in the middle of nowhere and just the airplane gonna land in the alley or something. That's
This is what I
Nah,
I
told
but
him.
just
the
automatically
thing
This is
think
what
about it
I
like
told him.
that. So
I told him,
nah,
just
he
but
be,
the
might
be
be
thing,
safe. I
good. He
said,
might
get
be
your own
good.
hotel. Listen. I told him, if you really gonna go, bro, get your own hotel, rent your own vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So you have some place to be. You have a way to get around. don't be out there stupid just expecting her to just pick you up from the airport. Like, I don't know, bro.
Right,
I'm
right.
distraught about it, bro.
Yeah, I
Like, I'm
agree.
stressed out for him, dog. You feel me? I'm thinking like I'm in this situation, but I'm not. Like, I'm
Yeah, I
like, when you
guess. I mean,
leaving,
we don't
bro?
know that much detail on it, or I don't know, but I
So,
mean, I guess if
okay,
they've
so
been talking
apparently,
like that, she
okay,
must have
look,
had some
so
good
apparently,
juicy words for him, though.
so he date.
Like he got one bar or something. I think.
Oh my God.
You sure you ain't flying out?
Yo, my bar is just going away.
Oh yeah, we
So
know.
There
he
you
met.
go. You back.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, so he met her on a dating app. She was in Vegas visiting. They stayed in communications, and apparently they exchanged numbers or whatever. So they've been talking since she been gone. They never even met once. So the first time y'all about to meet, you about to fly to her state. I called him when
meet eventually.
I told him straight up, like, bro, you sound like a sucker for love right now, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You sound like a straight
So
up
that's
sucker,
the real
bro.
question is, how long should it be before they meet up?
I mean, if you ain't seen each other face to face besides FaceTime, like, this ain't that Soldier
2
Boy
months.
dating. We ain't finna just hit me on the phone. No, we ain't finna do all that.
Kiss me
Like,
to the phone. Right, I remember that. I used to sing
Not
the
him
mess
getting.
out that song.
He went right
you know what I'm
into
When
saying?
I get home.
You know what I'm saying, though? Like, I feel like you should be able to have a face to face interaction in a normal dating atmosphere. Like, you meet me at this restaurant, okay? Bam. We gonna have dinner, enjoy our conversation, have a good time, and part ways.
Yeah.
Flying out to a whole nother state.
I mean, I'm honestly, I'm gonna say, I don't think there's anything wrong with him flying out to see her if they clearly live in different states. That part, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's what, like you said, what happens when you get there. So, like, we should meet in a public setting. It's not me coming to your house or me coming to where you stay. Like, we come into a neutral ground, a public place, and then we part ways after that. That after that moment, right? And then like we meet up again while I'm out there, if I'm out there a couple of days like that. That's different versus like, I still feel like 3 weeks is. I mean, I don't know. It's I get tired people connect. I don't know, but I
You know
don't
what?
think.
It sounds very 90 Day Fiance like. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh God.
That's what it sounds like, bro. Like, I told him, like, bro, she got her citizenship. I asked him all types of questions. Like, what is this, bro? Like, you flying out to, she paying to fly for you to come see her, bro? Come on, bro.
Well,
That don't
I
even
kind of
sound right.
Yeah, it's her paying for me though. I don't know.
right. I was gonna say that.
I
That
would
don't
pay
even
for
sound right.
That's
It
that's
sound like you
very
about to be a
weird. That
skank, my
he
guy.
actually that a
You a
chick actually
gang. You
paid for
got that
something.
gang.
Right.
And bro make good money, bro. Like, not even gonna lie. He higher up on the rankings than me as a truck driver right
So
now.
would you
Like,
rather have him pay or her pay?
I would rather have him not go. I mean, I'm saying, like,
Screw
it
that.
just
Nobody
it
paid.
just I don't know, bro. It's something about the sound of, hey, yeah, I really want to see you. I'm gonna fly you out. Blah 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 blah. No, thanks. I just don't feel comfortable even jumping on the plane
That sounds
to
like a
go
good
visit you
question,
after
though.
you
I
just
wonder.
paid for my ticket. Huh?
That sounds like a good question, though. I wonder what a bunch of people would say on that. You got me thinking on that one.
Bro, that might be a topic, bro. Like,
that's what I was saying, right?
Like, cause I'm not understanding that, and the same thing go for ladies. When a man be like, "I'm gonna fly you out," do you see a red flag? Like, do you think you gonna make it home at the end of that trip? It sound like some hills have eyes type shit.
I think, right. I think I think it's more safer for them. I don't know. I would
I don't think
say,
it's safe for anybody, bro. Like, keep it a
yeah,
stack.
yeah, you're right.
And he a truck driver just like me, so and he been working at this company for years before I started. So I'm at least 34, 35 an hour. Okay, I'm gonna come back when I get
That
off
type of
work, bro.
money, man.
Cause my reception
Yeah,
crap.
for sure, my brother. Yeah, I
All
see
right.
it going in and out. All right, for sure. I got an hour and be on.
Word. But that does sound suspicious, but rare. And I think
Right, you
it's
got me
suspicious
thinking
because
on
it's so
that though. That's
right, and it's suspicious because it's so rare.
because it's
Like,
rare. I was just about to say that too. Yeah, it sounds suspicious because it's rare. Yeah, I
yeah,
automatically
because
thought negative as soon as I heard it.
exactly, because like a chick by flying out somebody, like what that happens.
Yeah,
And I mean, it could happen because you don't know what the flow of their relationship was for those 3 weeks. You know, they could build interest like that, like quick. So we can't really say that they're not genuinely want to see each other.
yeah. It do
You
just
know,
sound like just not knowing, but yeah, I think people work so different though. So I've seen people fall in love within.
within
Well, ain't that
days,
short, but it fell in love
right?
like some months, couple months or whatever,
Yeah,
and still with each other and stuff. So, I
right.
mean, we'll
So
never know for real,
you
but
never
it just
know.
sounds crazy.
Yeah, but my hope is that if he do it, that she actually go through with seeing him. Cause if he fly out there and he's stuck, it's over for that. But
He might go out there broke. That's one thing I would say. He
oh
might go
yeah,
out there broke.
facts. He better have a check ready, so
He
he
can
can get
fly
him some
back though.
set. Hell yeah.
'Cause, I mean, it's not like, cause I was thinking when you think of fly out, you think they just gonna be deserted in the middle, like they gonna just get kidnapped out of all the people on the plane and stuff. So it don't work
Right.
like that. You gonna be in the
Nah.
open area when you get flew out. So
Well,
it's
right.
all about what
Nah.
happened out there.
Yeah, cause me when I'm thinking fly out, the worst thing is you get there, you start calling them, texting them or whatnot, they never answer, and you just there at the airport stuck. Where the hell is this person at?
Then you get left in
Help!
the streets.
Right. Then you gotta try. Then you just wasted your time because you took the time to fly. Then depending on how long it take to get to the state, then you gotta figure out a way back. And it's like, dang, I just wasted a hell of money for nothing. That's the worst part I see. And I'm like, I don't know. But I think it really depends on his curiosity. Like, how strong is his curiosity? Like, does he really want to really meet this woman? Or is it just a fling?
Is it right? Is it his head talking or is it his head talking? So
Right, exactly. Which one is talking? The high one or the lower one? Right. That's fair because it's too many factors to try to come to a solid conclusion.
yeah, 'cause- yeah. When I first heard that, yeah, that made me. I ain't gonna lie. I was instant because it is rare. I'm like, hold up, that sounds like a setup.
Right.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, Brandon, we
He
know,
said, I
but
don't care. It's weird.
it,
It is weird because it's rare. It's
it's
rare,
rare,
weird,
right?
and it's only been 3 weeks, man.
Right. This is very rare.
And I know if
That's
I was a
like,
parent, I would probably would accept that. I would. What? Oh boy, because I feel
uh,
bad. But it's all about knowing your person and knowing your. I think he said. I don't know if he said it was his brother or not. So if you know him, so it's like,
best friend.
or best friend, yeah. So
That's right.
you know him though, and then I would talk to them to the best friend or whatever to see what is like what how y'all connected, how y'all feeling one another, what do you like about her, what she know about you, and how do y'all understand one another. That's a good way to At least see some type of little safety behind it. But if you just saying some silly stuff, well, dang, that booty fat, no, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I wouldn't let you go out there.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
ain't talking that real talk.
Right, because if that was the case, you could have just got that booty, that big booty locally.
Right, that local
Like
big booty, right.
check for the chick that's probably down the street or something like that. But to
Mm-hmm.
get flow out, I mean, they say you could definitely find love in every place in different places, but sometimes is that really necessary?
Right. But I think because he know his friend, I mean, that's what I say. It's all about, yeah, if you know. But I would say if you feel like he shouldn't go, he shouldn't go. Then I would
Sure.
say
Well,
let
all
it
right,
go.
I agree. I don't know, but as I said, I think in a curious way, I think he should, but I think he really definitely gotta have a backup plan if it don't go his way.
Oh yeah, at least go out there with some shmoney,
Yeah, yeah, just like
just in
that.
case.
Like, would you like Brandon? Would you go on a flight? Somebody offer to fly you out, and depending on how long y'all talk, like if it like let's say if it was let's say like 3 months, and they wanted to fly you out, would you say yes?
I think did he leave? I got a bad saying. I know he was at work and stuff.
Right.
That's some boy. He got us thinking on that one. Like, what the hell?
Exactly.
Hey,
Yeah, that's a real good one.
that's why I
Because
was
you
wondering, like, would you? I think I. Oh man, I think I would rather have my. I'm trying to think. I would rather. I think I'd rather have somebody fly here, but I think that's what everybody would think. Just like his family would rather, or her family would rather have the guy go to there, just like vice versa. Because everybody like worried about it's like a safety thing. So
right. Oh, everything meets somewhere in the middle.
but I think if
That's
I
what.
had a choice, I'd rather my son go than my daughter. I would rather. I even really neither, but my
Right.
son because he got a higher chance of protecting himself just in case.
Facts.
I
Yeah,
don't be
because
scared even if she says she's safe. And
right, exactly,
since
exactly.
y'all got married, I'm still scared.
Right. Well, y'all got hitched. What? How you gonna trust me?
He's still scared. Like, nope. I don't care if y'all got
Right.
kids and married. I'm still scared you out there.
Exactly. You still don't trust you because you still not anything away from home.
Mm, that's how I be. What the heck? I thought that was Andrew. Let me not say his name. Big Top G. I thought that was Top G up in here. I'm like, I'm famous. But at the same time, he got bananas at the same time. The heck is everybody at, man? Let me see. Do I gotta go raid somebody's live? Oh, let me see something. Who on? Am I going somebody? Oops. Did I pick the wrong thing? Bro, what the heck? Alright, let's see who live. I'm about to see what trouble I can cause. Oh wow. Ah man, she got some more anger lives and stuff. Okay, that's where everybody at. See something real quick. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm about to go rate this live real quick, man. I'm gonna catch y'all. I'll be in this other one.